Let's see if it works. It worked. Last time I tried to do this, I hung up the whole thing. What up, Dusty?
Okay.
Good evening.
Oh, wait. Am I on the wrong one?
What do you mean?
Well, just a minute. Let me see. I'm on your one on my computer. Is this your one that you didn't mean to do? Oh, it might be.
Is it only like 1 second long?
It says you were starting at 5:44, so probably not, right?
I don't know.
That's probably not it. It's all right. We'll see.
Hi, Billy.
Oh, here we
Elusive.
go.
What
I got
up?
it. It's another one. I got it. Here we are.
Joe.
Yeah.
Uh-oh,
Yay!
Canadian says. Yep.
Hey, Jesse, Billy.
I figured out how to do it without fucking it up.
What?
I said I figured out how to do it without fucking it up.
You did. Hey, Joe. Canadian.
Oh, shit.
Gen X. Woo woo. Gen X.
Gen X. What life?
Oh, I love Lot Life. Greetings, beautiful people and Tiger. What the fuck? Like, for real? Really?
Mm-hmm.
Really? All right. Thank you. Thank you, Watt. Thank you so much. Hey, Teresa.
Yeah, that's funny.
I'm going to remember that shit for a long, long time, Watt Life, just so you know. I have a memory like a fucking elephant.
Uh-oh. I thought you were going to say a gnat. Canadian, I'm glad you're feeling better. Yeah, like whatever you're getting hit by a truck, by whatever that is, whatever got you, the flu, I don't know, what do you got? Some fucking weird, strange disease from your carousing of the tropicalness.
But we ain't beautiful, right, Watt? I got you. I got you. I got you, dude. I got you.
What up, Jen? PJ? Yeah,
Jen,
PJ. Cheers, motherfuckers.
Hey, Billy.
Suzuki, what up? What up?
PJ, what's up, lady? Thank you, Jen. I don't remember Watt Life for a long time, just so y'all know. Like for decades.
I already forgot.
Yeah, I did not.
All right. Blackbird, what up? Cheers, motherfuckers. So, yeah, we were just going to talk shit, and
yes,
there may or may be topics, and I'll let's see. I'll put the link in there in case anybody else wants to talk shit with us.
Yeah, because I got a couple topics I want to talk about. Oh, honey, you're gonna wish I forgot you. I promise you.
Uh-oh. Before we continue, volume check. In the chat, volume check. Am I too quiet? Am I too loud? And the same for Tiger. We can try and fix that if it is.
My voice, y'all.
No, mostly I want to moderate mine. Yeah, I won't say anything.
Oh, by all means, like, please come up.
What, Gen X? What? Who? What? Yeah, right. Whatever, Watt Life.
Oh, hell yeah. I'm all about it right now.
Right
please
on,
come
right
up.
Greetings, Mad Shad. Welcome, welcome.
Oh, Billy, quit giving him pies. He ain't done nothing special yet today.
He doesn't have to do anything to deserve a pie.
Really, dude? You been baking them pies, have you?
No.
That's what I thought.
I'd
Hey,
make a
Firefly.
quiche. What up, Lori? Welcome. We're going to talk some shit up here. I put the link up there if y'all want to talk shit with us.
Yes.
What up, Rural? Let's say hi, Rural. Where'd he come at?
Hey,
Yep,
Rural,
there he
how
is.
you doing?
What up, Rural? Rayanne. Welcome, everybody.
You trying to go robot for real?
Oh.
You haven't yet, but you keep trying to.
I'll work on that maybe.
Firefly, I'm listening to him now. I live for talking shit. But actually, so see, this is what
You'll know if I
started
burp,
this.
Teresa.
Because Nikki and I were talking today. I was on the phone with In Between Prepping earlier, and we were talking about the weather. And I asked her, do you think that, hi, Canadian? Oh, shit. Is that me or y'all?
I think maybe he just somehow hit himself.
Okay, there it
He was there
is.
for a second. There he comes.
Yeah, there he is. Yeah.
I don't know.
Quit pushing
Hi,
the button.
Rayanne. Hi,
Stop
Robin.
pushing the buttons.
Don't
Yeah.
push the button. Don't push the button.
What up,
Don't
Rabbit?
push the buttons. No. So me and Nikki were talking earlier, and we were talking about the weather. And I asked her, do you think that all these storms are getting worse, or more frequent? Actually, both is what I said. Do you think they're getting worse? And she's like, well, no, really don't think so. I'm like, well, yeah, but I mean, not necessarily just now. I mean, like, okay, y'all, think back a few years ago, like a decade ago. Freaking California was getting slammed by earthquakes all the time. Might have been more than a decade, but like literally, Needle Pass, you couldn't drive through there. It was like the bumpiest shit you ever went through. And then, like 5 or 6 years ago, they had all the volcanoes just rambling it off. And then back when I lived in Mississippi, there was the hurricanes, one after the other they had so many hurricanes that year they went through the whole alphabet and had to start over again. And now we got all these tornadoes going. So do y'all think that's weather manipulation, or you just think that's the earth saying, I'm gonna clean you fucking fleas off like a dog shaking?
Very interesting question. Well, the solar system, the Earth, the sun, we all go through cycles, right? Things are ramping up. Storms are getting, in my opinion, they're getting more frequent and more severe when they come through. You all right, Canadian?
I feel like shit.
You need
I'm
a cup of chicken noodle soup and some hot tea.
Oh, it's just you can hear it in my head. It's like a bad cold with a cough, and just feel like fucking shit.
Right. Sounds like bedtime.
Oh, that's all I've been doing is sleeping.
Yeah, because that's how you heal. One of the ways, anyway.
I hear birds chirping. Anybody else?
I just had to get my earpiece
I'm outside.
Oh shit, it's not working.
Those little peckerheads are always out here. Doesn't matter what time of day or night I come on. Those little bastards are making noise. Which is fine with me. I like them.
I saw Billy said, it looks like I lost weight. It's probably 4 pounds of snot that's come out of me.
Oh. Their head's still fat, but you just lost some snot. I got you.
Talk about hacking. Holy shit.
Yeah. Get that shit out of you.
That's from somewhere around here. My wife has it too.
Oh, the local crud.
Oh, and it's pure shit.
Are you sure you didn't bring it back from like wherever?
No, I wasn't near
Yeah,
any colds or anything. It was like
you'd have
80.
already been sick by now if you got sick on your vacation.
Besides, I probably had enough alcohol to kill anything during that trip.
Hey, right on. See, there's a benefit to cleansing with alcohol.
Put a little behind your ears and everything's good.
A little like perfume.
Give me some of that vodka.
Right? You might want like straight up, I don't know,
Okay, can you guys hear me?
blind you
Yeah.
moonshine. Yes, I hear you.
Okay. I had to change over to my phone because my Wi-Fi is being stupid.
Oh, imagine that. You know how much
Oh.
trouble I have with that?
The whole world is stupid.
Yes, the world
Hi,
is stupid.
Cha-Cha. Dude, I deal with stupid on a daily.
Let me look at the
30
chat.
degrees.
Wait,
Burr.
you wave at everybody. It was cold here this morning. It was like 32.
Snap.
Dude, that ain't cool. That's freezing. Did you not know that?
Well,
I mean, I'm just saying.
true.
That's funny.
That's
It's
a
like
fact.
still t-shirt weather for him almost. It's like, yeah. But not at this time of year.
All
Should
I've
be a
been doing
little.
is sweating, freezing. That's it.
You'd be an ice cube if you
Yeah,
been
well,
hanging
we're
out
not
outside.
freezing, but we are sweating cool. Yeah.
Well, and there's some kind of freaking tornadoes down in near Oklahoma right now, isn't there? Midwest.
Yeah, a whole shitload been going through.
Oh, yeah, they hit here in St. Louis the other day.
I was checking
And
on
we
my
have a
buddy.
chance again tonight.
My buddy lives up in North Texas near Mineral Wells, the other side of Fort Worth, and he said there was some big storms there up near the Oklahoma border.
Yeah, they had them in Oklahoma, Kentucky, Tennessee, Missouri.
You know that those
It's
storms
just
down south. If nobody's
all kinds of
experienced
fun.
a southern thunderstorm, I have to tell you, the first time that I kind of felt like my buddy was telling me where we were going in the big woods near Nacogdoches, Texas. He said, "Yeah, if the rain comes, we have to get out of there the night before." I go, "What do you mean?" He goes, "Well, you get 13 inches of rain overnight." I said, "What?" He goes, "Oh yeah,
Right?
you get 13 inches of rain, and that thunderstorm is like nothing I've ever heard in my life. Holy shit!"
It's a trip.
Right.
Man, that ground
It's a trip.
vibrates.
But you know what I think is funny is because I lived in Mississippi for a while, and even Missouri, like Missouri gets some hellacious thunderstorms. Don't get me wrong, but like Mississippi is way above that. When I moved back to Missouri, I'm like literally driving in a thunderstorm, and there's like a little bit of water over the road, and I can tell it was a little bit. I drove that road every day. I know what it looked like. And people were like slamming on their brakes, and I just went around people and drove through it. And I'm still driving, and it's still pouring down rain. You can barely see out of your windshield. I'm like, y'all don't know how to drive in Missouri. I'm just saying. And I'm from
Mississippi's
Missouri,
different.
so
Mississippi's different too. It's like because it's between that dampness and everything. I drove through Mississippi and y'all get some heavy duty rainstorm shit.
The worst
yeah,
one I think we drove
every
through was
place. I think every place from like Iowa down in the Midwest, like, is susceptible to like torrential downpours. Like you can't see 2 foot outside your window.
Crazy.
yeah, we drove through one of them storms coming through Cincinnati from where were we at? I don't know. Tennessee, what's down below that? Anyways, we were down there, and as we came through up to Cincinnati, man, there was a humongous storm Billy
Night
was
Blackbird.
driving. You couldn't see anything, right? And luckily, people are smart enough who live there. You know, when that shit happens, because they're used to it, you put your hazards on so you can see the dude in front of you, right? Even though you can't see the road because it's pouring so hard.
Right. Oh, you can't.
And so, yeah, they put their hazards on, slow way down, and just creep. But damn.
I remember being in the big woods and down in the bottom where they had this 2,700 acre lease. And we were motoring around, and my buddy Wes, I said, "Holy shit, man! How come like 10 feet up the trees is soaked? 10 feet." And I'm like,
Yeah.
"What?" He said, "Oh yeah, man. When we get that storms, this bottom fills up with water." I said, "10 feet?" He goes, "Oh yeah."
Holy shit.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I know
Yes.
at the meetup last year when it stormed, what did Hutch say? The river went up 6 fucking feet or something like that, or the lake or whatever. It's like, holy shit.
The lake,
A lot of rain.
It went up how high? Did you say 6 feet? No way.
10 feet. And I'll tell you another one on Highway 21 between Madisonville and Crockett. There's a little town. There's a place called Midway, and there's a bridge there on Highway 21, and it's 41 feet to the Trinity River. And that bridge was crested twice. That my buddies lived
What
there.
state?
Holy shit.
41 feet crested over that bridge in Texas.
But that's what crazy. State? I need to know. Oh, Texas. Okay.
Right on the Trinity River. That bridge got flooded. 41 feet.
Man. That's a hell of a lot of water.
It's right near a place called Rattlesnake Ranch. If y'all want to look it up, there's a 30,000 acre ranch near there. They do pecans. And the bridge right over Highway 21 at Trinity River. That's pretty impressive to hear that.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's insane for sure. Rabbit, I beg to differ. 6 foot for a lake is still a lot. That's a lot. Like if y'all was literally on the lake and it rose 6 foot, how many campgrounds does that obliterate?
Probably.
I'm just saying.
Most places there's like what they call 100-year flood mark, and you're not allowed to build within that. But
sure,
the 100-year flood mark.
You haven't met Missouri. We had 100-year floods here for 3 years in a row. So, and like insurance paid everybody's stuff. And hey, that's good. I'll give them that. But they are no longer allowed to claim insurance if they stay in that place anymore.
Right, right. Because
I'm just saying,
you got to be smart. Like, I mean, if your house is flooded 3 years in a row, either jack the son of a bitch up or move.
Right.
Sorry.
That's what I would do. That's what I did.
I didn't mean to.
I lived in Mississippi. My house floated into the Gulf of Mexico, and then I lived somewhere else in Mississippi for a short while, and then I just said fuck it, and I came back to Missouri.
Damn, your house literally flooded out into the Gulf of Mexico?
Dude, I used to have video of it. I don't know what happened to it.
What the hell?
Like, I've moved so much since then. But yeah, I was across the street in the neighbor's house because we started out in my house. And then it just kept getting worse and worse and worse. And we went across the street to the neighbor's house. And I had video of my house just like
floating
literally
away?
The whole house. It's not like it crumbled. It just like slid into the Gulf of Mexico.
Holy shit.
It was really sad. I like cried. I bet it cried. I really did cry. Everything we owned gone.
Yeah,
and literally like a year before that, we lost everything in a house fire. So it was like I'm just like not supposed to have a damn thing. I'm like, just give up.
Right? That's crazy. What up, Craig? I see you there. I probably missed some other folks coming up in here.
Oh, let's see who came in.
Hey, Craig, what's up?
We'll wave at everybody.
See Teresa. Right. Yeah. What up? Well, I'm waving, but my camera's off.
So listen, I have another topic.
Okay. Here, let me put.
So up here in St. Louis.
Let me back up in here. Oh, I hear country
Are you
music
done?
coming from the golf course. I'm sorry, I'll shut up.
Not
Go
for
ahead.
me. Okay, so up here in St. Louis, like, we just had a tornado touchdown in St. Louis, a portion of St. Louis. Not my portion, thank God. But so the schools where the tornado hit down are shut down because, hello, they're like destroyed. So instead of just closing and ending the school year because, like, hello, what? It's like the middle of almost the end of May. You should just like call it quits. They want the parents to transport their kids to another school. What do y'all think about that? Like, I think that's bullshit. I
Just
do.
give them all a
Seriously.
trophy. Just give them all a trophy and send them home.
No, I'm just saying, like, there's a lot of parents whose vehicles were probably destroyed in that shit too. So how are they supposed to transfer their kids somewhere?
Fucking retards.
No, I don't think anybody deserves a participation trophy. I'm just saying.
Right?
Yes. Hey, let's just roll the shit back to fucking 2020 or whatever the fuck year it was.
Let's just say fuck the school and teach them all at home.
Rabbit, I'm gonna pretend you're not being a dick right now.
Me?
And just ignore that statement. Is your name Rabbit?
No, I'm not looking at the chat.
I didn't think so.
I couldn't hear you. Well, I could hear
Rabbit
you. Rabbit
said just sell the kids.
Sell the kids. Well, yep.
See, that's retarded because, listen.
Sell the kids for food.
I was a single mom at one time. If my car got destroyed, I'm not taking nobody nowhere. So now what? My kids just fail because the school is stupid?
What the hell's the matter with these kids? We used to walk 5 miles uphill both ways. God damn it.
That's right.
I don't think they're talking about 5 miles. They're talking about to a whole nother area.
Well, they should get up earlier then.
How can you homeschool if both parents work? That's a good question.
You know what? I'm just gonna slap both of you the next time I see you.
Because,
and that includes, I'm sorry, all three of you. I got to include Rabbit.
To live and afford bills. So good point.
Don't mind me. I'm crabby. I'm sick.
You're all right.
Oh, shit.
Hi, KP.
KP.
What up, KP? And anyone
that
else?
used to be my internet husband, but yeah.
Oh, what happened?
He made me have to get a divorce.
Well, that happens.
That's true, Rayanne. That is totally true.
Oh, let's see what's going on.
Oh, Firefly, I don't get stoned because I have to do drug tests. So I'm totally drunk. I'm just saying.
I've been drinking, but I'm not drunk yet. And I am stoned.
So well, I'm not drunk, but yeah, I'm totally buzzed.
Yeah, I got a buzz.
KP's a hemorrhoid.
That's allowed these days. You're allowed to be drunk and stoned.
I should screenshot that. I should totally screenshot that.
He's made no bones about that. He said that plenty of times.
I love KP. I actually do love KP. And him and I have had our little disagreements on live chats before. But I don't mind disagreement. That's how you solve shit.
Right.
I hate Olathe, Kansas.
Firefly says she needed to ask, but so what is your flavor tonight, Lori? You got beer? You got something? Anything? What are you doing? Water?
Who, Firefly?
Oh, yeah. I was asking Firefly, but I see Canadians got bubbly. What the fuck is that? Is it water?
Rabbit,
Blackberry.
please. You better step off.
Blackberry bubbly.
Check yourself.
I don't know. Oh, is he pushing your buttons?
He just said we're beginners. Geez, lightweight.
Oh.
I don't drink that shit. Sorry. It's not really shit. But...
I get enough cold meds in here that if I drink anything, I'll just pass out. So
cold meds just add to it, and then I can sleep well at night. I'm just saying. Tell him, Rayanne. He's being a jackass.
I don't know what the hell.
Oh, that's okay, Rabbit. Then you're gonna dance with me because I'm pretty sure I might be the devil.
Dancing with the devil.
We'll see at the meetup.
I dance like a Canadian white boy, and I just can't dance well. Lucky for me.
Oh no, we're gonna make you dance too.
I ain't dancing. Well, yeah, no, I ain't dancing.
Oh yeah, you are.
And if I do, it's just a white boy dance. Like.
That's all right. You haven't seen Chris or my brother dance, so you're all right.
Yeah, no, I don't want to dance. Thank you.
Dude, literally, my brother, we went to, oh my God. We went to a band that with people that we knew that had the band playing one night. It was my birthday, and he gets up there and he starts dancing, and I'm like, dude, I ain't doing jumping jacks. This is not calisthenics. Like,
jeez,
what the fuck are you doing?
What kind of
That's
dance
my
is
brother. Apparently, it was a workout for Jim. I don't know. I didn't do it.
Yeah, I ain't doing that.
Metal's going to do the sprinkler. I thought he was going to do the helicopter.
I can do the helicopter better than the sprinkler. I think.
You think? Okay, yeah. We'll see.
I don't know. I don't even do that shit.
Canadian is dying. Why is he dying? Oh, he's doing the sprinkler. Dan H did what?
Dan H did the sprinkler.
Oh.
On Vision Slide.
So you want to hear my last topic? This is it. Look, we're barely 30 minutes in. So what do y'all think? Is humanity dying? Should we be pushing people to have babies?
Can you repeat that?
I didn't stutter, dude.
Well, my shit kind of cut out a little bit, so I didn't hear what you said.
I said, do you think that humanity is dying and we need to push people to have babies?
No.
I don't think we need to push people to have babies. Just my opinion.
No. I think people are fucking and having babies plenty.
There's 7 billion of us on the earth now, and most of them are about as fucking dumb as a rock. So I don't think we need more.
They're just going to keep on procreating.
What we need to do is create more intelligent human beings.
Right.
Well, how do you do that if you don't have babies?
Well, no, teach the babies you have.
Okay.
Teach the babies you have.
Am I slurring my words? Because Firefly said I'm slurring my words.
I don't know.
No, I just think, in my opinion, as a crabby old guy, that people have ditched their responsibilities of being a fucking parent and teaching your kids to have respect and to earn everything
Right.
they have. Because nobody owes anybody fucking anything.
Right.
Exactly. I
We
agree with
all
that.
owe ourselves to be fucking respectful to each other and not be dicks. That's what we need.
I agree with that. I try not to be a dick. And if I'm a dick, usually it's just because it's all in fun, right?
Yeah, and we'll tell you
Unless I'm
you're a
actually
dick
being a
anyway.
dick. Yeah, I know.
And don't mind me, I'm just like sick and crabby, so I just speaking the
Right.
truth.
So you're just being
No,
your
like you're
natural
right. You're
dickness.
right. I think that too many
Nobody
people
respects
that don't
anybody.
need to have children are having them, and not enough people that need to have them are.
Well, they're not raising their
And
children.
What up, deplorable?
Firefly, I'm asking the questions that I was listening to today, and so I had questions about it. And if you don't like them, you gotta listen to them. I'm just saying.
And another thing, who can afford to have more babies the way the government's been running our countries? It's
See,
easier
Dude,
to
that's
not
not
true.
me.
feed ourselves.
That's true.
So, common sense says
That's one way for
be
world
wonderful to have.
depopulation.
Be wonderful to have 5, 6 kids. To teach them to be wonderful human beings, respectful, and all that good stuff. But when you have kids for the sake of the check, the welfare check, and you milk the
Yeah.
system all the
That's what
time,
happens. Yes. And I
Career
literally, when
babies.
you said it would be wonderful to have 5 or 6 kids, I'm like, and it's
Fuck
fucking
no.
reality, not
I
Right?
mine.
rose,
Hell no.
I rose two
Kids are
daughters.
annoying as shit.
I rose 2 daughters. They're great human beings. I'm really lucky. Like my kids are phenomenal kids. I have 2
I
grandsons,
agree. I have 2 daughters.
Sure.
They are amazing.
but
Yep. Awesome.
I witness friends or acquaintances raise idiots,
Yep.
Yes, me too. Yep.
and it's very frustrating to know that we have acquaintances that we listen to them.
Oh,
We
Lori.
listen to them talk about things that are of great relevance to a lot of people, but they make no
Right.
sense. They make no sense whatsoever.
Uh,
So you know what I mean. Like it's humanity. We're allowed to be stupid, and that's part of freedom. But I like the part of freedom where you can look at somebody and go, "That's a fucking idiot," right there. It's a
Yep.
fucking
and there's a
idiot.
big difference between being stupid and being ignorant on a topic, right?
Yes.
You can call someone
Agreed.
ignorant
Agreed.
and they don't take that the right way. They think, "Oh, you're calling me a fucking moron." No, I'm not
No,
calling you a
that's
moron.
because they
I'm
are
just
not
ignorant on the
educated
topic.
on that.
Right. And if I don't know something about a topic, I'll straight up say I'm ignorant on that. I don't have an opinion because
Well,
that's not
if I'm
right.
in a
So,
situation where there's people talking and they're discussing a subject of which I know nothing, usually I'll just sit there and try and learn something and have my
yeah.
Yeah,
ears
me
open.
too.
And my mouth isn't going like this because I don't know shit about the subject. But there's a lot of
Right.
people that don't do that. They just fucking like to
That's
talk.
right, Amy.
Oh, yes. Yes. They talk, it's funny. I know personally someone that's just like that, right? They talk about whatever it is, like they actually
Amen,
know
Jen.
something. And if you actually know something about the topic they're trying to know something about, you're laughing to yourself inside. It's like this guy doesn't know shit. He's talking out his ass, right? Straight up.
Yeah, it's insane. Like, it literally ticks me off the amount of people that just give their kids like a tablet or a phone and that's their babysitter. Like they're not even like they don't even try to be involved in their child's life anymore. And then they wonder when they get older why their child won't listen to them, why they don't care what they have to say, and all that stuff, and why they don't want to do anything but sit in front of a screen. It's insane.
I appreciate the fact that there's apps now that can give you all kinds of information, but as in years gone by, it's experience and knowledge of a subject does not just include hearing about it.
Right.
Right. And someone was saying, right, you give your kids a fucking cell phone or a tablet or video games to here, play that. I'm busy with my life, but we're guilty of it too. Here we are sitting on our telephones or our computers, and
Well,
we are
yeah, but
just,
I did
hey,
a bunch of shit today before I came here.
well, I mean, I didn't, but well, I guess we did. But anyways, yeah,
I mean, I'm
we
just
did.
saying. And I go out and work every day. And actually, YouTube, some days, I'm not saying every day, but some days, yes, I do sit on YouTube all day. But that's not every day. I literally, there's a lot of times I turn YouTube on and I just get up and do stuff.
Sure.
Because it's in the back, it's background noise. I'm listening.
Yeah,
But
music.
yeah,
That's
I
what I'll
think
do
it's
if
stupid
I'm
to put
whatever.
a screen in front of your child. Like even when my kids were growing up, there wasn't. When my kids were growing up, there was not like the internet was just getting started. Like that's when they were teenagers or preteens, whatever. And I didn't even let them watch TV like that. Like they went outside and they played. They walked around the neighborhood, which it was a dirt road, so it was a big ass neighborhood. But like, no, we didn't. We went to the parks and the river and did stuff in the yard. So no, it's not the same thing at all.
I remember
Like,
being a very young kid, and we were taken to a hunting camp where all the men decided they were going to have a poker game in the hunting camp, and
okay,
I was given a 22 rifle and a tomato can, and told and a big bag of ammo, and told to go outside and shoot the tomato can. I was maybe 10 years old. But I had a brain in my head. I knew not to shoot anybody, and they knew it. You can't do that a lot
right.
nowadays. Because the kids have not been taught responsibility or how to. It's not the same anymore. It's just you think
Call of
with
Duty
It's not.
and things like that make it seem like, hey, I can just fucking go shoot people in this war zone,
Yep.
which could be downtown city wherever they live, right? And oh, it's all good. It's been put in their brains for a long time, but there is no respawn.
when I think back to when I was a kid around my
Well,
uncles,
wingnut,
hunted and everything, and the shit that I got to do. I mean, it was
right?
because I had a brain in my head. They knew I wasn't stupid.
Life is
Right.
a lot different now for kids growing up, for the most part,
It
right?
is.
They have no
Most
idea
kids
what it
most
was
kids
like
never
back in
ever
the
go
day,
outside except to go to the bus stop. That's it.
right?
Or to go
Go to
to
school
whatever you're taking them
and
to.
fight some other kid. Go to fucking McDonald's and have to
Yeah.
fight some fucking other kid
And
because they're pissed off about their order.
it really is. It really is a
It's
shame.
crazy out there
They
now.
do not realize what they're missing out on, because when you think back, or most of the people in the chat, you can speak up. Most of the great memories most of us have involve, the outdoors, or by a lake, or
Yes.
you know what I mean. And most of our
Yep.
great memories, tents, camping, driving across some like the Grand Canyon, or not sitting at a Game Boy or with your thumbs freaking going like it had nothing. That had nothing to do with our happiness.
Hi, Steph. No, listen, when my kids were growing up, we used to go camping. Like we would camp for a week, not days, a week
What
or
up,
two.
Steph?
And listen, my daughter, my youngest daughter, oh my God, she literally had the park rangers called on us because her she was a kid, just so you know, her an adult female at another campsite were having a burping contest. and they were too loud. How the hell does that?
Were they trying to sound like fucking big toads?
No, they were like literally talking and burping at the same time. Like my daughter has a skill that nobody ever wants to hear.
Right? Leave that skill in your pocket.
But guess what? That wasn't sitting in front of a screen. That was outside in nature and interacting with other people. Oh, something else nobody does anymore.
God forbid. That's exactly what they don't want.
What up, Eric?
Oh,
Steph,
Billy, my kids grew up in the river.
Amy,
They grew up in the river for sure.
welcome everybody.
Yes, I said hi to Steph and Amy. I don't know if they heard me, but hi.
Oh, I'm sure they did. You have a built-in megaphone.
I know.
Don't you know that? A lot of
Well,
Americans
you know
do.
why? Because guess what? Guess what? Talk to deaf people for 30 years and see where your voice is at. I'm just saying.
Right? Yeah, you said that somewhere else, and I chuckled.
I said that in Billy's chat today because Eric was giving me shit about my volume.
Oh, right. That's where I saw it because I was lurking.
Yes.
I remember being a little guy, like, because I lived with my grandparents till I was 4. My mother dropped me and my older brother off with them, and we were raised by them for 4 years. And my uncle Osler next door had 5 daughters, and they were always really nice to me. Debbie, Bonnie, Sharon, a couple of them have passed away. Wendy, they were all like really nice to me because I was just a little boy. They were my cousins next door. And every time I went there, my uncle Osler used to pull me and go, "Hey, George, let's get the hell out of here. These women are all crazy."
He was right. What up, Wingnut?
What's going on, Metal?
How's it going, man?
Yes, DCH.
Dude, I'm loving
What's up, Wingnut?
What's going on?
Fucking, you can't stop looking at it. That thing is amazing.
Yeah, yeah, it's definitely a Frankenstein steampunk type feel to it. I can tell you
Right? No,
You
I
know,
love
cool.
what you've done with it.
I'm looking
that.
at it.
And
Yes, Amy.
yeah. Hold on, I'll even pull the. I'll go out here and I've done a couple of little things to it. But and
See-
I've been using it and everything, man. And let's see here.
See, I have one of those burners like that you've made
I know,
your
Eric.
grill around. But yeah,
Yeah.
what you've done there to build that is here. Let me make you big. How do I do that? This, I think. Yep, there we are.
All right.
Okay.
And what I've added this little thing so I can put the propane tank right here.
Cool.
But
That's cool.
yeah, all this is it started with this this turkey fryer type cooker, like a burner.
Right.
And I had this frame which is like a stand for like a fish tank or something. And I ended up building this out of it. I had I built a couple of tables. This one,
Dude, that's cool.
Yeah, this thing is awesome.
We call that Jimmy rigging.
Oh
right?
man, it's just built out of stuff.
Yeah, that's not what we call it, but that's all right.
Yeah, fuck yeah, that's great.
Yeah, it works really. I mean, it works better when I don't have to deal with wind because it's a propane deal. But
Right.
if I don't have to deal with the wind or whatever, oh man, the flame is awesome on this thing. And but I
That's
I
a
don't
great
know.
idea.
I had this thing sitting around for a long time, and I was like, well, I wanted to get it off the ground and make it a little bit more, more of a like a
Wasn't Wingnut the one giving me shit earlier?
And hey, that thing's probably solid enough that you could put yourself a pressure canner on there and pressure can your shit right on that.
Oh yeah, for real. Yeah.
So
yeah,
I mean,
you could.
I can even put my my still on top of that if I really wanted to go that far too.
See, there you go.
Oh hell yeah, you could.
Right on.
And
Yep.
but you know, like I said, this was all just
Why lightning?
stuff that I've had laying around.
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
love how you just kick it up there because that's what I'd do.
yeah, it's just like, and
Get
that's
the
the
fuck
thing
up
too.
there,
That's the
boot.
thing, and I was sitting there, I was like, in designed obsolescence, man. You buy some stuff at the store nowadays, within 5 years, that thing's ready for the trash pile. This
Yep.
thing,
That's your fault,
this this
Eric.
this this thing will last longer than I'm alive. This thing will be around 20 years from now and it'll still be working good. You know
Yep.
what I mean?
Absolutely.
And I mean, it might not be the prettiest thing, but
Indeed.
it's very functional.
Hey,
You know what I mean? It
pretty
works.
is overrated, man.
Yeah, I mean, if I really
Function
wind
over
up, yeah, if I
form.
really wanted to pretty it up, I get rid of the rust and paint it and blah blah blah. Which
Right.
what's the
Fuck
point?
all that.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
What's the
fuck
point?
that.
Yeah.
What up,
Yeah, I mean,
independent?
I
Anthony,
like
welcome.
I like stuff that's useful and that works good. I put sheet metal right here, so I mean, that's a little different, like a splash guard type of thing. And
Yeah.
I don't know. I might put sheet metal down on that. I'm not sure yet. I haven't decided. But yeah, I mean,
Yeah, man.
I like it.
You should be proud of that thing, man.
oh, I mean, I definitely am. I mean, I think it's awesome. You know what I mean? And like I said, it's one of those things. Like like I said, I'm just look at it. That kind of thing. It's like the more I look at it, the more I'm like, well, maybe I can do this to it. What do I got in this junk pile over here that I can,
Right?
that I
Embellish
can.
it with.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep. It's like, check
And
this out.
I
It
love
needs
it.
a place to hold a speaker.
A
So
speaker.
you
Well,
crank your music while you're playing
on
or cooking.
that level, I was thinking about um, putting some kind of a light on it. You know what I mean? Some kind of a little light that would shine down so I can see, like, if I'm doing this at night or something. Cooking at night.
Oh, yep. So you don't have
You know.
to sit under the fucking actual light by the door if there
Yeah,
is
yeah,
one.
yeah. I mean, I was sitting at, but the only thing is that then it wouldn't be like self-contained. It was, because this is all basically just a propane tank and then that's it. I
Yeah.
would have to plug
Yeah,
a
if you
light
did
in.
light, it would have to either be something that was battery operated or something that you hooked up to electric.
Yeah,
It'd have
Right.
to
exactly.
also telescope
USB
over it.
charge.
Yeah. And I mean, and this was just like a gas stove burner thing I put on here.
Right.
It fits right here, and my wok, which doesn't have like
Makes
a
a nice
flat bottom.
adapter.
Well, yeah, I mean, my wok that doesn't have a flat bottom, this makes it to where it sits level and steady, and then
What up, Bonnie?
and then I can put this grate on there, and I can, cook stuff on there, because I was even thinking, like if I cook hot dogs, I don't have to boil them. I can cook them straight on that. I can even
Right.
toast my bread and stuff.
You slap a steak on there.
Yeah, that too.
And there you go. You got the tinfoil to catch the grease that is going to drip down from the steak.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep, you're good to go.
I was thinking that in my head. I was like, okay, what if I did have grease or whatever drip down? I didn't want it to drip on this plywood, so I was just like, well, I'll stick that down there and it will catch all that. I mean, if there was a way I can hook it to where it would sit like right down here below that, that'd be even better, but I don't know. But
maybe you could somehow find a piece of metal and literally make a grease trap.
Yeah. I mean, the only thing is, it's like, with a burner hooks on right here, it sits lower than this. So the pan would have to sit like at least that high. You know what I mean?
Right.
But I'm not sure how I would hook that on there yet. But I thought that would be the next best thing. This was just like a piece of stainless steel from something else that I had.
Right, stainless steel tray down there.
Yeah, and I just put tinfoil wrap around
got a
it,
welder,
so I could just
right?
change.
So
yeah,
you can just weld whatever you want on there.
That's how I did everything. I welded everything on this thing, And
what up, G-Mom Merkel? I saw you there. Yeah. Right on, man. That thing's awesome.
Yeah, I appreciate it, man. Here, you can have the thing back.
Oh,
But
let's see. I gotta try and figure out how to do it now. There we are.
yeah.
But yeah, that nice work, man. I've been following your videos on that. It's like, yeah, that thing's fucking cool.
Yeah, I mean,
Do it yourself.
exactly.
Be able to eat and survive.
Well, that's the thing too. It's like, I really don't like buying new stuff. I really don't. I mean, honestly, if I can make it myself, which, a lot of times if I make it myself, it ends up in being something that'll last a lot longer than stuff I would buy at the store anyway.
Right.
And then on
Everything's
top of that,
disposable now.
yeah, I mean, it's what they call designed obsolescence. Every service and product is designed to be obsolete within like 5 years. You know what I mean?
If it doesn't fail, how are you going to make money for
exactly.
them buying a new one? Right?
Well,
my fucking CV joint failed. Same thing in your car.
Exactly. Well, hell, a lot of times, man, as soon as your warranty is up, that's when your cars start breaking down. They designed it for that. I mean, actually, it started with the light bulb.
Pricks.
When they first invented the light bulb, they realized this thing will last for like 100 years. They designed this thing to fail within a couple of years, so they go out and buy new light bulbs. And that's ever since then. It's like pretty much every service or product is designed that way, so they
somewhere
keep that revenue source going in.
Somewhere in some museum, there's this old ass light bulb from like 18 something or
and it's still burning.
It's still fucking burning, right?
Yeah,
it's been burning the whole time. It's like, that is crazy.
Well, that's the thing. It's like when that was the thing. It's like when it was first invented and stuff, it was literally able to last for hundreds of years, like 100 or more years. Well, they didn't want that because once everybody buys a light bulb, they won't have to buy anymore. So they started designing them where they will fail within a year or so. And
they'll call it a safety feature.
Yeah. And I mean, because
we're going to make sure you don't burn your house down, so we'll make sure it dies after like a year.
Yeah.
A light bulb.
It keeps that revenue source going because it's like if it lasts for 100 years, like a lifetime, for instance, you buy it once, you won't have to buy it again. Then their revenue source ends. So, that's the reason why everything is made so crappy. It's not made like it used to back in the day, put it that way. I mean,
right.
See, that's what I was going to say. I think you're wrong about they wanted to make it that way. And how old are you, Wingnut?
51.
Are you really?
Mm-hmm.
I'm surprised.
Why
I figured you were younger. Anyway, I figured you were younger. When I was growing up, they built stoves, refrigerators, freezers, all kinds of stuff that, dude, I have a refrigerator or upright freezer in my basement right now that was built in 1979 and it's still kicking.
Yep.
Well,
they built stuff to last.
You
well, let me finish what I'm saying. You said they built the light bulb and they didn't want it to last.
Yeah.
I don't think that's the way they started out. Then corporate greed got in there and they said, oh, well, you know what? If we keep building stuff that doesn't break down, nobody's ever going to buy anything from us again. So now we have what we have today. So, I think in the beginning, they wanted stuff to last. That was a pride thing. People built stuff. They wanted to be proud of it. They wanted it to last forever because, hey, that's what they did. And then somewhere along the way, people said, oh, my God, you know what? If their stuff doesn't break down, they're never going to buy it from us again. So here we are. Now you've got to replace everything every 5 to 6 years. And light bulbs, we ain't even going there. So,
Actually, light bulbs have gotten better. The LEDs now last a little better than the other ones.
We get the ones that they have like a 10-year life. So
Yeah, like 50,000.
And they do literally have a 10-year life.
They say that, but does it actually last 10 years?
Ours have actually lasted longer, so yeah.
Well, la-dee-da.
Well, I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
You got some fancy ass light bulbs, I guess.
No, just regular ones.
I mean, you know, because when I had the forge going, I mean, I like to make knives, and because I like to make things, I like to make things that are useful, you know. Anyway, you know, not like something you just put on a wall and look at. You know, I want something that you're going to use, and utilitarian, that type of thing. But my mom has got some kitchen knives that are over 100 years old, and they're still good knives. And they just they just don't. You go to Walmart and buy a damn knife, that damn thing ain't going to last you that long.
No.
You know, and that's the thing too. It's like I don't know. You know, in some ways, Tiger, I was like, you know, in some ways, I think that pride and, you know, and not really focusing on the bottom line is not really what business and corporations are looking at now. They want to look at a revenue source that they can continue forever. So they want something they don't want something that's going to last you for a long time. They don't want to build it that way. And I think that's missing from, you know, products and services too. You know, I mean, hell, I mean, even a service.
There's no pride in what we do anymore. There's no pride.
I won't even say it's that. It's the companies are more worried about the money than they are the quality, right? So they will say, "Hey,
that's why,
China,"
because
or,
there's no pride.
Wherever, it's cheaper.
Listen, when you had pride in what you did, you wanted it to be the best. You wanted nobody to come back and say it was some substandard shit.
Oh yeah, I mean, even
they don't have that no more. They don't care.
Yeah, I mean, even the stuff that I was making, you know, it's like the knives that I was making and selling. I really enjoyed, like, you know, having some of those people who bought my knives coming back to me and it's like, man, this is awesome. I love it. I mean, this is exactly what I wanted, you know what I mean? That kind of thing. And it really, you know, and if, like, I had this one guy, I made him a skinning knife, you know, and it wasn't, he used it a couple of times and it wasn't quite right. You know, it needed to be tweaked because I made it custom for him, and it wanted tweaked just a little bit. So I had no problem. You know, it's like I took it back and within a week. I gave it back to him. You know, and it was exactly how he wanted it. You know, that kind of thing. You know, it's like even the customer service of corporations and companies nowadays suck. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's like
exactly.
I hate Amazon.
Huge corporations don't have the fucking morals. I'll just put it that way. You and I, all of us,
well, they don't have to deal with the repercussions
or building something custom for someone. I always took a lot of pride in my work. It had to be right. I don't give a fuck what homeowners saying. Do it this way. No, that's wrong. I'm not doing it wrong. Right?
Yeah.
I'm doing it my way. If you don't like it, it doesn't matter because my way is correct. Your way is wrong.
You're right, Canadian. Quality is in question.
Yeah, it's more quantity, not quality. You know what I mean?
And that's
well, I mean, that's another thing too. You know, it's like you know, it's this so-called quote unquote disposable society. You know what I mean? Everything is like, you know, it's like you use it and then you throw it away, and you'll go out and buy a new one, you know, that kind of stuff. And it's like,
and that's a learned behavior because listen, when I was growing up, you didn't throw shit away. You made it work, and if it broke down, you fixed it.
I hate throwing stuff out.
But that's
my wife.
That's not even like even a. There's even a group. It's called the Right to Repair. It's a it's a group trying to get this thing to work because, like for instance, like your cell phone, your computer, a lot of that stuff that the companies that make these, they don't even want you repairing it. They want you to just go out and
No.
buy a new one. All right,
Yep.
Oh, too bad that we have computer programmers and shit in my family.
I mean, I'm just using that as an example, and there's a lot
I
of
know,
other
I
things like
know,
that,
but
that I like
everybody
to do.
doesn't. And so, yeah, you're
Yeah,
right. You're right. Totally.
yeah,
Well, even vehicles, dude, your
yeah,
vehicle.
I
yeah.
was just
They
about
try
to
to
say
make it where
that.
you can't
Well,
even change your own damn oil.
oh, I know, and it's
The
like
hell?
you almost got to be a damn electrical engineer just to work on the damn thing now.
Yeah, that's
You know,
crazy.
Yes.
shade tree mechanic is very few and far between now. Um,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can't do it no more. Not on anything over 1986 for sure.
Right.
89
Got to
maybe.
buy you
well,
an old square body pickup
I,
so that you can
that's
actually work on it.
That's what I got. I got a
Yep.
1995 carbureted engine. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And it's very. I can find parts anywhere for that thing, and it's easy
Right,
to
Gen
work
X.
on. There's very few things that the only things that really probably could go wrong with it is like it's got power windows and it's got power seats. Those are like the only things that really could probably fail.
Power windows, power seats. Yeah, mine too.
Right.
You know, I mean, it would be better if it was just a roll-up window. I would be okay with that.
Right. And remember
I would
the
too.
vents on the floor. Don't
Yeah,
forget those.
yep.
Right.
It's just
Yeah.
nowadays everything's got so many damn computers in it and all this other sensors and all this other crap
Yep.
and each one of those parts are like very expensive and if
By
that goes wrong,
design.
the whole thing doesn't work. You
What up,
know,
nosy?
it's just
Yeah,
it's just
we're gonna
unfortunate.
be we are promoting old vehicles, right? Buy old. Do not buy new.
Oh,
Buy
I
old.
love old vehicles. The older the better. 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 What the fuck word is that? I don't know.
You
Well,
know,
and
the
like
one that says better.
Amy was sitting there talking about compare a 1950 home to a 2000 home. It's a big difference. I mean, and I was even talking to a guy
Yep.
that lives out there in the UK,
Team,
and
team,
you
I can attest to that.
well, I mean, you
Gmod's comment wins.
What GMOS
What'd she
say?
say?
Where's it at? Oh.
There you
Which
go.
GMOS?
There you go, Gmo Merkel. Amen, sis.
I have cheese and someone else does the dirty work.
So, like, listen, I literally live in a house.
Right?
I live in a house full time that was
Your
built in
chi-chis are dollars.
1891. You want me to tell you what the difference is? Number one, there is no outlets. Do you know why? Because they didn't watch TV and VCR, or not. There's not even a VCR anymore, is there? I still have one, but okay. They didn't have cable. They didn't have all this shit. So
What
that
up,
I'm
Leah?
just saying, like,
Nosy.
that's a big thing right there. No, the electric was
That's so
non-existent
funny.
in a
I'm
house that
gonna get
old.
my VCR and go to my room.
Hey, I
So,
still have a VCR, and guess what? If the day ever comes, I'll still be watching movies. You won't.
yeah,
It'll be all
right.
right.
I know. That's what. Yep, that's fine. We got one too. I'm old. What the fuck?
yeah, I've got an old top loader, the old top loader type VCR.
Right, Amy? Exactly.
Yep.
That's why they had A+ kids back then.
And you guys talk about like guns earlier. It's like I learned how to shoot a shotgun, a 12 gauge shotgun, or actually a 10 gauge is what I started with. I started a 10 gauge shotgun when I was 10 years old.
Oh,
All
that
right,
would have been
and
easy. I did a 16.
and
Fucker
16s
almost
are a
put
lot
me on.
easier.
No, that's what I
Yeah,
was just getting ready to say. That would have been, that's the opposite. Yeah, but that 16 almost put me on my ass the first shot. I
dude.
didn't
The
know.
first time, the first time I ever shot a gun, uh, we lived on this farm. My parents weren't home, and I was just being nosy. I was about 16, and I found my dad's 22 rifle in the closet. And then I found some ammunition for it in a drawer somewhere else, and I'm like, all right, let's go. So I went and shot it. It was fun.
Well, my dad was like, if you can learn how to shoot this, you can shoot anything. And he started me off with a 10 gauge. And quite honestly, man, a 10 gauge, the only thing that can hurt that damn gun is the price of bullets. All right. And I'm gonna tell you, this thing it'll knock you on your ass if you're not ready for it. And
No, I don't want to shoot that.
oh man, it's an elephant gun in my opinion, the way I look at
Right?
it. You
It's
know,
like fuck that.
but that's the same thing that my dad did when it comes down to vehicles. I learned how to drive on a big Ford standard, stick shift truck. That's how I
Tree
learned.
on the tree shit
Yeah,
or
That's
the
what I
tall
drove.
stick.
Tree on the tree.
and he said if you can learn how to drive this, you can drive anything. And that's how I learned. And it's the same thing with swimming. He threw me in the deep end of the pool. It's like you either swim or sink. That's how I learned how to swim. You know what I mean?
Right.
I swim like a fish now. You know what I mean? And so I mean, I think some of that stuff actually is beneficial. It's like, you talk about like, how kids, like back when I was younger, I mean, we spent most of the time out in the woods, building freaking ramps out of logs and dirt and riding our BMX bikes and, out in the woods and stuff like
Right.
that.
Exactly.
And this is before paintball and paintball and airsoft. We were using BB guns back then, BB gun wars and stuff, shooting bottle rockets at each other. This is how we, I mean, and
Wait a minute.
and we all survived.
Who did we lose?
I mean,
We lost
got a few
Tiger.
scrapes and stuff like that over the years, but I mean,
Right.
it's
BB gun
unfortunate.
wars.
Oh man, we just go out there in like military field jackets and motorcycle helmets out in the middle of the damn woods and shit, shooting at each other. It was fun.
Right.
But
Dude, my dad made us learn on standards. If we couldn't drive a standard, we didn't get a license.
well,
And
that's how
even before that, we learned on motorbike or motorcycles. Like I was driving a motorcycle before I was ever sorry.
Oh yeah, yeah. He
I
had mini bikes
driving
out
a
here.
car, and that's how I learned to drive or use a clutch was on a motorcycle. And
Yeah, we had mini bikes
Tractor.
and stuff out here.
yeah,
Tractors. Yep.
dude, I promise you, the very first time I ever drove a motorbike, oh my god, this is so funny. Like it freaked me out so bad. Like I don't know what I expected, but my dad was on the back with me, and we're going, and I got the throttle full throttle, and he's like, "We're going straight for the neighbor's house."
Oh,
Y'all
right.
know
You're
where
about
this
to
is
die.
going, right?
Yeah.
And my dad is like, "Put on the brake," and I'm like, "I can't." And he's like, "Let off the gas." I'm like, "I can't," and we smacked right into the neighbor's house. You know what? That's the only time I ever did.
All right, Canadian.
And the
Yeah.
bike was not hurt. But damn, that was a trip. I loved it.
I almost died on a dirt bike. If I hadn't have steered correctly, I would have been like smashed into the side of a silo.
Did I ever tell you what I did in Mississippi?
Anti.
So like when I lived in Mississippi.
You only grazed me, bro. I was replying to anti. My bad. Tis but a scratch.
Oh, okay.
I am invincible.
So when I lived in Mississippi, I don't know how everybody else is. Okay, I'm not going to talk over you guys.
I don't know. I was talking over you too. So
are you guys done?
I mean, it matters, but I don't know. What were you talking about?
So when I lived in Mississippi, and I don't know how y'all's railroad tracks are, wingnut, shush. But Mississippi's railroad tracks are like a really steep upgrade and a really steep downgrade from the track. And I was on my way home one night in my little bitty Saturn. Just so you know, I had a little Saturn at that time. And I rolled up. I wasn't paying attention to where I was going, number one. It was foggy. It was late at night. I was coming home from work. I just wanted to go home. and to my fucking little bitty fucking FEMA camper. I hit that railroad track straight up in the air, and I did the Dukes of Hazzard, y'all. Like I was airborne, smacked down on the pavement, and that shit was so much fun. I turned around and did it again. I'm just saying.
What was it? My niece was in a car where they did that, and like I think 2 people died because they went flying.
Well, I was the only one in my car, and nobody died.
Oh well, there you go. Good job.
Yeah. that's the best part of it. Is like, we got to do a damn wreck. We like flip 3 times. Everybody survived. We're good. You know.
Right, dude. It was fun though. I thought it was fun. My husband at the time thought that I was stupid though, but I'm like, bitch, it's my car. The fuck.
3-wheelers.
No. I almost got myself ran over by a damn 3-wheeler one time. I was on the back end.
I like 4-wheelers.
My cousin had one, and my leg got stuck underneath the damn tire and about ran me over all the,
oh shit!
That almost happened to me on a tractor.
Yeah, dude.
Like, oh fuck.
The thing about the 3-wheelers is that you couldn't take sharp curves, or the damn thing would tip over. It was like it sucked. That was what
That's
I didn't
the truth.
like. I'd rather have either a dirt bike or a 4-wheeler. But back when I was a kid, we didn't have 4-wheelers, so all we had was dirt bikes.
I would pick dirt bike over quad or a trike.
No, I agree. I'd rather have a dirt bike.
Oh my God, Metal, you're the only other person I ever heard call it a quad. Thank you.
It's a quad.
What, a side-by-side, you mean?
It's a quad.
No, 4-wheeler. Quad.
4-wheeler. Okay.
4-wheeler is a quad.
Yeah.
Maybe it's weird because I was born in Canada. I don't know.
No, but we call it a quad, but everybody else is like a what? Like our 4-wheeler.
Maybe the younger generation today thinks a
fucking
quad
4-wheeler.
Is something they're doing in the bedroom. I don't know.
Yeah, we've always called them a quad, but everybody doesn't.
I call them 4-wheelers. That's what we grew up. I'm
same.
Right. I'm a Southern boy, so.
If you say a 4-wheeler, I know what I'm getting on. If I say a quad, you know what you're getting on? Yeah, same thing. It's like,
some people nowadays though think a 4-wheeler is just like anything.
But a quad could be a monster
4-wheel drive
too.
or
a monster truck. Get in the quad. Oh fuck! It's 10 feet tall, and let's go.
Dude, I love our quad. We still got 2 of them down at the country, so on our property.
Oh, I meant to ask you after I saw the Blackberry video. How many acres do you have there?
9, a little over, just
really?
a touch over 9. Like, yeah.
Oh, nice. That's bigger than I thought.
Yeah, I've only showed y'all just a little bit of it, like what we're working on right now. Yeah. Huh?
Yeah, damn, 9 acres. So, is that a lot of woods or etc.?
Most of it's woods. Yeah. The only thing that's clear is where the blackberry bushes are like taking over.
Yeah. So that looks like, I don't know, an acre clear patch, and then you have woods.
Oh no, that's not an acre. That's like at the most. That's like a quarter to a half an acre.
Oh, it looks bigger.
Well, you can do a lot.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Oh yes, you can. Yes, sir, you can.
Right, you'll be good. And if you want to go hunting, well, Chris can go back in the woods and shoot himself a deer.
Please, who do you think's gonna hunt, me or Chris? Be for real.
I don't know. He don't like to hunt?
Me.
Just ask him.
I'm gonna be the one that hunts, not Chris.
Are you?
And we actually do have a deer stand.
Great quad master. Right,
Dude, I told Chris yesterday. Oh my God, I hope he doesn't watch this. I told Chris yesterday, I said, baby, you're going to have to go out here and shoot Ivory, the rabbit, okay? He's like, no, I'm not shooting the rabbit. Why the fuck I got to shoot the rabbit? I said, because his left eye is gone.
Because he's fucked up.
Because he's had shit going on for a while now. And I picked him up, not head on, like I wasn't holding him. But I'm like, oh my God, his fucking left eye is gone. So no, I'm not making him suffer. So I came in, I'm like, dude, you gotta go shoot Ivory. In which I will shoot him if I have to. I don't want to, but I'd rather Chris did it. But I will. Like, he's like, no, I'm not shooting him. Why I gotta shoot him?
I mean, shit.
His fucking eye is gone. Something else is going on. You gotta go. You gotta do this. I said, do you want him to suffer? He's like, I didn't even want these rabbits. Blah, blah. I said, good. Now you're getting rid of one of them.
Well, there you go. That's on you. Go shoot the fucking rabbit if you have to.
He's like, oh, damn. So he came in and he got the fucking gun. He's talking to his cousin on the phone when all this happened. So in the meantime, I go back out there and I pull the fucking rabbit out of the cage and I got him in my arms and I'm looking at him and his eye's just fine. So I came back in with the rabbit and I said, oh, you ain't got to kill him. Never mind. He's like, thank God.
Jeez.
He really did not want to kill him. I don't know what I'm going to do with him whenever we decide to fucking kill chickens for me. Like, really, dude? Like, he helped kill a cow. He helped butcher a cow out. So I don't know what the hell. And he does watch my videos sometimes, so I hope he doesn't see this one. Oh, but this is on your channel, so I'm probably good.
Yeah.
Dude,
well, I'm just saying. I don't want him to be embarrassed.
If you rode four-wheelers out there in a cow pasture, I've done that. I've also done that on mushrooms while we were out there picking mushrooms and stuff. Go out there in the middle of the night, picking mushrooms, riding a four-wheeler with no headlight, nothing but a headlight, headlamp on your head. And
yes,
that's fun.
The cows will chase you.
Oh, I have.
That's what I found.
I have been.
Oh no, dude! You go out in the field and you tip cows. You can do it on a four-wheeler too.
Yeah.
Tell me you ain't.
I ain't never tipped cows. I think it's a myth. We had cows on our farm. I never tried to go tip them over while they were sleeping. But if I rode my dirt bike through their pastures,
wasn't that you lying? You fucking tipped them cows.
I ain't did it.
Oh, we used to have a mean ass bull that would chase the fuck out of us. Thank you, Nas. Nosy.
What?
Y'all just too embarrassed to say you did it. My daughter did it too. I was so pissed at her. I'm like, what?
I've done it.
Tipping cows. She's like, Mom.
There was like 4 or 5 of us, man, who's out there, and we were out there picking mushrooms and stuff, and we ended up tipping a cow. The only thing is, like, when it landed on the ground, it splattered a big cow patty on a couple of guys that was with us, and they were freaking out. They're like, "Oh my God, get it off of me! It's like acid!" You know. It was so damn funny.
All right. It burns. It burns. It's just cow shit. Right? You'll be all right. You'll be all right.
That's hilarious.
It's like, here, go jump in the pond. You'll be all right. You know.
THC gravy. I had that up there. Hey,
you know what? The shit we used to do when we were growing up, kids would scare kids nowadays. It's insane.
THC brown gravy. You better make a lot of French fries.
Oh, sorry, Nosy.
Your phone's
see you
always
later.
Dead, or you're at a birthday party, or you're driving. It's one of those 3 things with Nosy. I've kept a tally over the last 5 years.
Eric, you ain't right.
Take it easy.
No, you know what? We used to do so much stuff when we were kids, and now kids nowadays Like I remember this. This is funny as hell. We were going. Me and my daughter were going down to my property one time, and I kept telling my grandson,
No,
her
what
oldest
happened?
son. He was my youngest grandson at the time, but he was with us. We kept telling him we're going to the woods. We're going to the woods, and then I turn on the road that leads to our road. He's like, I thought we were going to the woods. Where are the woods? Dude, the whole side of the road was nothing but woods. It was like literal woods. I said, they're right there. He's like, that's just trees. Like, the fuck you think the woods are? I don't even know how to answer that. But kids don't know no more. People people don't get out in nature. They don't fucking go to the woods or to the hiking trails or anything. They don't take their kids out here. How do they fucking know?
What did I say, Anti? See, I went squirrel. I already don't know what I said that
Where's
somebody could
Anton?
make fun of me. I don't know, but he's making fun of me. That's fine. I deserve it. Usually I say dumb shit or something, right?
I
Me and my
say
dad,
dumb shit too.
me and my dad. This is quite a few years back, but we were driving through a neighborhood, down in Panama City, all right, and it was like the day after Christmas, all right, and the major difference that I saw in a
What did I
modern
just
day
do?
in a modern day neighborhood compared to back when I was a kid living in a neighborhood. At the day after Christmas, you see all the kids outside riding on their brand new BMX bike or whatever, skateboard or whatever.
Right?
Well, and now I didn't see any kids outside the day after Christmas. None in this
Nope.
neighborhood. And I was like, where the hell? And I guess everybody was
They're all
inside playing video games or some shit like that.
yes, inside with
You
the
know?
new video games, their new fucking high tech this and that.
Yeah.
How do I make my Apple Watch work? Right? Fuck that shit.
Yeah. I mean, it's just like it's a complete contrast. It's like, kids today don't really. I mean, it depends on the parents, really. But I mean, a lot of kids today don't have the same. Uh, they have no idea the fun we had back in the day. They have no idea.
Right?
Um,
And your particular story about the day of Christmas or whatever, right? I was a kid, and for Christmas, I got a hockey stick, right? So as
right.
soon as we were done doing our shit, I went out back and I started fucking around with my hockey stick, and I broke it like in it broke in fucking 10
Keep that
minutes.
shit, Rabbit.
But then I was like, fuck, right? I was having so much fun, but I broke my stick right away. Like, man. But
Just
your point is, like,
wrap
I
it in
got a
duct tape.
present
You'll be
that I
okay.
loved, and I went outside, right? I went
Right.
outside to play with it. I didn't go to my bedroom to hook it up to my TV because I
Right.
didn't have one. I had
Yeah.
a toy box.
We used to go out in the woods and build forts, tree houses and shit like that in the woods and stuff.
But before we moved out to the farm, I lived like downtown in a small town.
No, sir.
So I played in the alleys, and I played in the streets, and I played at the
So
park.
did we.
I got in trouble. I got busted. I got this. I got that. Right. Once I moved away to the farm, well, that was a different experience because I got a new perspective on things, but I still got in trouble and I still got busted and
Oh, hell yeah, dude. I got busted even when I
but
didn't do anything
whatever.
wrong. So I don't know who Hooligan was talking to about he's fat because every time he bangs their mom, he makes him a sandwich. But I know he ain't talking to me
Oh
because my
no,
mom is
no.
dead.
He
My
said,
mom is dead, and that makes you a necrophiliac. And hey, I'm just saying.
why would I throw away the apples, Anti? I would at least want the deer to eat them. Yeah, he's probably referencing something he showed me today. It was funnier than shit. I laughed.
Okay. I was just gonna give him shit. It don't matter.
Oh
It
yeah,
ain't
give him
Brian.
shit. That's fine. I was thinking about using it for a thumbnail for some random stream and, offend people. Because
Shit, I
sometimes I don't
offend
mind doing
somebody
that.
every time I open my mouth. It is what it is.
Yeah, we know.
I used to live in this one
I
neighborhood
got you, hooligan.
down in Orlando, and there's a section of this neighborhood that was never developed, so it was still woods. A lot of the neighborhood kids, even the high school kids, they would come out there and they would smoke pot and and get laid and stuff like that. They had high school kids had their own forts and stuff that they built out there
Night,
too.
Cha-Cha.
But a lot of us younger kids and stuff, we used to go out there
Yeah.
and do stuff too, and we used to build all kinds of shit out there because there was a section of the neighborhood where a lot of the houses were still being built, and we'd snag
Right.
plywood and 2x4s every so often,
Oh, yeah, we did too.
and
Build your shit.
yeah,
Right.
dude, we built like forts and tree houses and shit. I mean,
Yep.
we had this one tree house is in the tallest pine tree in the whole area, and all it was like a platform, really. But it was like just 2x4s stuck on the thing for a ladder all the way up the tree, and a plywood platform. But it was awesome. I thought I was really slick. There was one time we were having a BB gun war out there, and I thought I was real slick and stuff. I get up in that treehouse, and I'm up there sniping people out like a sniper.
Right. You got the high
And
ground.
but they figured out where I was, and they sat down there at the bottom of the tree. And every time I tried to climb down, they would start shooting at me and shit. I sat up there for 3
shit.
fucking hours, man.
See, there you go.
That's hilarious.
I thought I was slick though, you know what I mean? And but they they got me.
I mean, hey, you were smart about it. You had the elevated position until you
He,
wanted
he
to leave.
tried. See, you should have took them out first. No, we did that kind of shit, and we actually had like some angle iron and shit, and we were all doing that building stuff. And I picked up a piece of angle iron. I was the only girl in the neighborhood, just so y'all know. Picked up a piece of angle iron, and I was like swinging it around, and my dumbass brother stood up, and I connected with his head.
Oh.
And busted that shit wide the fuck open. And every boy in the neighborhood thought they needed to kick my ass. And guess how I know how to fight?
Oh,
and it ain't none of this pussy ass girl shit either. So
right,
yeah,
they grab their hair and drag them around now. That's what girls.
Oh yeah. Do. No, I don't grab hair. Well, if I grab hair, it's just so I can fucking hold you still while I beat the fuck out of you.
Well, yeah, that's why they grab.
I mean, I'm just saying. I'll do that to a guy too. So it is what it is.
Hey, I'm bald.
But yeah,
go for it.
Oh my god, it was crazy.
But we had no hair for you to grab.
Who?
Me. I said I'm bald. That don't work on me.
Oh, so is metal. That's all right. You got other shit to grab. It's all right. I got you. It ain't got to be hair. It's got to be handy.
Oh, I see. So wear a jock.
I don't know. I'm the type of person, man. It's like I equal opportunity. If a girl punches me in the face or in the nuts, man, you're gonna get hit just as good as just like a man.
Right.
Yes, sir. I believe that too. I totally believe that. I do believe that. If a woman puts herself in a man's spot, she deserves to get hit. If I hit a man, I should expect to get hit back. I agree. Yes, 100%.
Equal opportunity.
I mean, I'm just saying, if you're big enough to step up into that spot, you better fucking expect something to come back. I don't ever hit somebody that I don't think I'm getting hit back. It don't matter who it is, a man, woman, whatever.
I don't want to hit anybody, right? I don't want to fight. I'm a chill dude. I just don't want to do that. But man, if you punch me in the face, probably gonna have to respond with something.
Anti, you study in Tiger Kung Fu. Actually, I studied. I
Tiger
studied.
Fu.
Yeah, I studied. Was it crane and snake style, and also Wing Chun. That's what I studied.
See, people, don't fuck with others because you don't know what they might know. You might get fucking.
Yeah.
What do you say?
Yeah.
Winged
FO.
or
It's
something?
FAFO.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, that's good. That's good, G-Ma. But I'm just saying, if I do hit somebody, I don't plan on them getting up to hit me back, but I expect it if it happens. I didn't need to know that, Canadian. That is like TMI. TMI. TMI, dude. Straight up. Just saying.
But if he's not a level 8 black belt, then that means he's still just an amateur.
Right. Right. Okay. Yeah, listen, I don't it takes a lot to make me hit you, so just so you know, before I hit you, I've actually come to that point where there is no other option. I've thought about
I'm
it.
not gonna
I've
hit
I've
anybody unless
gauged the
they hit me
shit,
first.
and oh, dude,
That's
if
just
you
the
hit
way
me
it is.
first, that's a whole other level. Like that takes all the cards off the
Well,
table.
yeah,
It's
exactly.
like
I might not
a
even
whole
hit
new
you back. I might
world.
just pull up my knife and stick you. It's like, really? Get the fuck off me.
Oh, really, dude? Because I always carry a knife and a gun. So
Well, yeah.
Yeah, I'm 51 years old. I mean, I'm not as fast as I used to be, but I can still handle
right,
my own.
right,
But I just assume shoot you. I don't want to
Mm-hmm.
fight you.
right.
I just shoot you.
Right. I'm
Yeah,
getting old.
No,
I don't need to.
I just assume not get into an altercation altogether. And I would give you every
Exactly.
opportunity to do that. But if you push me into it, I'm not going to be the loser ever.
And it doesn't matter what state you live in. Mentally, you should be in a standard ground state.
yeah. That's
Oh,
what
dude, I am in a stand your ground state.
yeah, I'm in
So are
Florida,
we.
so yeah, I'm in Florida, so I
Yep.
got to stand your ground. Stay plus,
Surprisingly.
and then on top of that, we have, they call it a constitutional carry, but it's not a full-on constitutional carry.
Oh no,
I mean,
we are a
uh,
full on constitutional carry.
I'm
well,
not sure if we have
we're
constitutional carry here.
we're just allowed to conceal carry. We can't open carry here in Florida, but that's the only difference. So I mean, in my mind, it's not a true constitutional carry, and
Right. We can do
mhm.
both here.
But it needs to be that way nationwide because, quite honestly,
It should be. That's our constitutional right.
right, exactly. But the government doesn't give a shit about the Constitution. You know,
Ain't that the truth?
Congress sure don't.
Excuse me.
Exactly, Rabbit. Rabbit said what I said. In
Michigan
Missouri,
gets
you're
a
gonna
lot of
lose.
Michigan gets a lot
You're
of
gonna
crap
lose.
for being blue state, but right,
And
you
straight
can
up, all
carry
I
here,
literally
you
have to
can
say
conceal,
it.
you can open.
I feared
It's
for my
whatever.
life. They attacked me. Oh, gee, Mom Merkel. Oh,
That's
I remember those
especially
days.
helpful, like when you're just like a little person, when some big fucking gorilla is like, "Ugh." It's like, dude, get the fuck off me. I'm just gonna stab you or shoot you. Get off me. I can't fight you. What the fuck?
Are you calling
I'm
me
old.
a little person?
Well, you and me.
Are you
I'm
calling
not
me a
big.
little person?
Yes, I'm not big. I am. I'm
Metal,
pretty
she's like,
sure I saw how tall you were when you stood up a
yeah,
couple of
Metal,
years
she's like,
ago.
them's fighting words there, buddy. Don't call
I
me a little
know.
person.
Right.
That's what I'm
I'm gonna
saying.
have to
Are
be
you
careful.
seriously calling me a little person?
Well, not quite midget style.
Dude, you ain't much taller than me. I mean, I'm just saying.
Oh, fuck. Do we have to
So what are
measure?
you, sub-midget?
Well, my memory is like 2 years old. So, cut me a break. You could have been taller than I imagined. You might have been just sitting in your chair. I don't know
No,
if you ever
I'm
stood up.
5'2". I'm 5'2". You are
Okay,
not that
well,
much taller than me.
no, not that much, but I am a little bit.
That's all right, honey. It don't matter the size. That just means you fall harder.
And I can't run away. That's a problem.
Yeah,
Not right now, you can't. And I can. There you go.
I
I used
definitely
to
Oh,
need to
tell
get.
people that's all right. I bet I can run faster scared than you can mad.
run away! Run away! Monty Python
Now I
classic.
don't run away. I'd rather just like
Run away.
take care of
Nope,
business.
not running away. Yeah, it's like I'm too old for running away. Fuck you. And I'm
Well,
too old to fight you.
Oh,
Fuck you.
well, see, that's the
Which one
thing
do you
too. Is
want?
like they're trying to make it illegal in California to even defend yourself. You know what I mean? And
yes,
in
Yeah.
my
they are.
in my opinion,
That
this
was
is the
the
way.
fourth thing I wanted to talk about tonight. Yes.
Well, in my opinion, the way I see it, if we the people are not criminalized from protecting our lives and our property from evil people with firearms, we would have less
Yes.
evil people with firearms. You know what I mean?
Amen. Yes,
Yep.
sir. I agree.
If everyone was armed, it would be a polite society.
An
Because
armed an
or a
armed
more polite
society is a
society.
polite society.
Yes, thank you.
You
That's
know
what I'm saying.
why? Because you don't know who's going to blow your fucking head off.
Yep. Try to rob me? Boom. Do I get the draw on you? Hopefully.
Right.
Otherwise, they shoot you and steal your money or
Because
whatever
Oh
it is.
my
honestly,
God. So I don't know if y'all saw this or not, but I seen it today on, what's his name? Office. Do y'all who ever watch the Officer Tatum?
Maybe.
That's a question.
Yeah, maybe.
Anyway, I seen a video from him today where a suspect that was trying to break into cars and ran from another cop who was chasing him came up on a female police officer. Y'all, I don't know what the hell they teaching these people in California, but it
Oh,
ain't fucking
and
real life.
he stole her gun.
And he took her gun, yes.
Yep.
Like
Then she
she's
cried,
tugging
"Don't
war
shoot
with
me!
him.
Don't shoot me!"
They're doing
Yeah.
they're doing tug of war, and this bitch could have shot him like 15 times.
Yeah. Well,
Why
maybe
did you
not
not
if he
shoot
grabbed
him? And he gets
maybe
her
not.
gun, and she's like, "Don't shoot me, bitch! You
If he grabbed the gun,
shot him."
if he grabbed the gun from the top by the
Right?
slide,
Uh-huh.
the slide ain't gonna work.
I saw the video. She could have shot his ass like 10
She could have
times.
shot him. Yeah, she fucked up. It's like literally, he's coming in, grab your
Like,
gun, bam,
what
bam,
the fuck are
bam.
you doing as a police officer? You don't even deserve to have the badge or the gun because
Yep,
that
that's a
bitch,
failure.
she's lucky he didn't shoot her. And that fucking retard that was chasing him with a taser. The
there's a
fuck is
there,
wrong with these people?
there's
I
a lot
thank
of
God I don't
DEI
live in
hires.
California. I'm just saying.
There's
I'm
a
just
lot of
saying.
DEI hires for police officers because there's a lot of people that are cops nowadays that should not be cops at all. And
What is
I will
this
say,
doctrine you
and I
speak
don't care
of?
if this,
I
I don't,
agree.
I don't care if it sounds
I don't know.
racist, but or not racist. I don't care if it sounds like bad or not. I
Political.
I I don't think
No,
that
female.
women. I don't think women should be in a position of power or authority or like a law enforcement. I don't think they should be in that at all. They make very bad decisions in those positions. So I don't care if
I
it sounds
will
sexist or not.
99% agree with you. There is that 1% that,
Yeah,
yeah, they can do it.
sure.
They can do it.
There's a
But
few
they
women
should
out
have
there
to
that
prove
could.
that. They should have.
handle that.
Listen, you don't want somebody to go out in them streets and get confronted with shit like that, and they can't do their job. Bitch, I would have shot his ass. Not even a fucking thought. As soon as he tried to grab my gun, bam, bitch, you dead or hurt. At least you ain't getting my gun. I'm not the one pleading for my life at the end of this. The fuck is that? But yeah, maybe I identify as a man. I don't know.
Oh. I'm just gonna leave that alone.
I identify as a monster truck with detachable chainsaws and flamethrowers. That's what I identify.
Fuck yeah.
You know what I identify as? A badass bitch. I'm a badass bitch.
Chainsaw.
Fucking try me. FAFO.
You know, it'd be easy to.
I identify as somebody that grew up in fucking the United States when it was still the United States.
I would bring you a plant. I would bring you a plant, and I would say, "Here, have this lovely, let's say, raspberry plant." And you'd be like, "Oh yeah," and I could pull my gun out and shoot you. And
dude, you're high. You need to quit smoking that much. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with you.
I'm just saying.
No, it ain't like that. Dude, I can get my own plants. I ain't need you to bring me none. I'm still going to shoot you.
You asshole. What I'm saying is, it'd be easy to trick you. Trick you with offerings of fucking raspberries. Take the raspberries.
Oh, you know what? Okay. G-Ma, I don't bury the evidence. I feed them to the hogs.
Yeah, but you have to watch out for the teeth.
You know, down here in Florida, I've got alligators.
Oh, that's okay. I throw them in Devil's Well. It's all good.
Yeah. Alligators, they can actually digest teeth, you know. So alligators can they got to eat too, you know.
That's why Hutch wants an alligator.
Amen. That's what I'm saying, dude. Hey, yeah, we got a place down in Salem called Devil's Well. They've never reached the bottom of it. Yeah, I don't even want to know how many people are down there at the bottom of that shit.
There's a small place here like that too. What the fuck?
What is it? A sinkhole?
Dude, we know all kinds of sinkholes and shit like that. Ain't nobody ever finding a body. It's all right.
And depending where you live, I mean, you can feed the bears, right? Or what?
Yeah, we have bears around there too. We've never seen one on our property, but it is around our property. It's definitely in its range. That's right, I do have awesome bacon. I'm bringing some to the meetup. Anybody want some?
Bacon.
Yeah, Chuck. Gators got to eat too.
Right?
That's right.
And that's the thing about here in Florida. We've got alligators, we've got crocodiles, we got anacondas.
See, and if you have pet alligators, you can feed the homeless to them, and then you can eat the alligators, right? So that you have food. Just saying.
Shit.
Why would you feed the homeless to the alligators?
Well, I mean, think about the apocalypse or whatever, right?
I mean, I'm just saying, do you think every homeless person is useless?
I suppose you could eat the homeless.
Like I don't.
I'd rather they were refined through an.
Dude, do you really think every homeless person is useless? I mean, I agree that most of them probably are. Every one of them.
I was just being generalized.
Well, there's a lot of vets on the streets. There's a lot of vets on the streets. Do you think they're all useless?
They probably all taste like McDonald's.
Oh, yeah, I got a different.
They taste like McDonald's. Is that what you said? Oh my god!
I don't know. What else are they eating? Each other? That's where I'm going.
Dude, the homeless or the gators?
Long pig. Oh, both probably.
Shit. If everything went to shit, if everything was like to go to shit right now, homeless people would have a an upper hand on most people.
Yes, sir,
Actually,
they
you're
would.
right.
Yes.
Yep, they would. They've been living it and doing
Yep.
it, and they're like, ha, 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 look at all those fucking morons running around
Dude,
freely,
they're
dying.
used to living outdoors no matter what the weather is. Yeah, they got
Yep,
it. They got it for sure.
I mean, that's one thing. I mean, when I was
that's
younger, I
facts.
was I was I was homeless for like 10 years, almost 10 years and stuff. So I mean, I at least
Damn.
have that knowledge under my belt.
Skill
So
set.
if everything did go to shit, I at least know how to live off of practically nothing. So
Oh Jesus, you ain't right, anti.
No,
Yeah, dude, I was homeless for a minute down in Mississippi after Katrina. Like I had nowhere to live. So yeah, been there, done that. It is what it is.
I've never actually been homeless, but I had to coach surf for a couple of years. It sucked.
yeah, it's a
Basically the
sucky. It's a
same,
sucky. Yeah,
but
it's not the
your
same, but
friends.
it's definitely. I've been there too. Um,
Yeah,
it's not the same, but um, you're still living out of a backpack or something like that. You know what I mean? Um,
Right.
right.
so
Like uh, Joe
Suck is
Morgan,
not right.
he shared this channel with me. Damn it, I wish I could remember what it was called. Oh, a bum's life,
Joe
maybe.
did?
And this dude, he's quote a bum, and he just trucks around with his backpack, and his life is in that backpack. Right? I
yeah,
don't know where he gets his money from or whatever, but it's weird. It's cool. I mean, it's like this
I was
dude is
actually think.
living free
Well,
by his own accord.
I was actually thinking about. I don't know how I'm going to do it yet, but I was thinking about doing a video on um, prepper versus hobo. And the positives and negatives of both. And
Right.
because I mean, honestly, I mean, each one of them have got positive qualities about it, but there's also a negative on each one of them also.
Hmm.
But some of them might, a hobo might be more prepared for a shit hit the fan scenario than a prepper would. Even though they got a lot of stuff sitting there, a lot of
Right.
supplies and stuff, they just, they have the prepper would have that advantage over a hobo because they got a supplies sitting aside. A hobo wouldn't have supplies; they'd be living out of their backpack and stuff like that. But
Well,
Right.
a hobo,
I'm saying it would depend on the situation.
yeah. But I mean, I don't know how I'm going to do it yet, but I was thinking about
Good
the
night, Miss
comparative,
PJ.
you know, because I don't really consider
Night,
myself a
PJ.
prepper. I do
What up,
prepare,
Death Claw?
but I'm from the generation. I'm more of a survivalist. I'm not a prepper. You know, so I don't classify.
I've never been either, honestly. Right? It was probably like 10 years ago when I was like trolling YouTube one day, and I found these like prepper channels,
All those
survival
crazy
channels,
asses.
knife channels, etc. And I started watching all them. Right? Gun channels. I learned all the stuff. And just followed them.
Right. So,
I never called myself a prepper. I ain't stacking it to the rafters. Right? We have a bit of
you know
stock,
what?
and
I
that's
never
it.
ever called myself a
I'm just
prepper.
no,
I
I'm not
always,
a prepper,
I
and
always prepared. I didn't call it that. We stocked up.
right,
I grew up, well, I didn't grow up in the country, but I lived down there for decades. We stocked up because listen, if a snowstorm comes in, you ain't getting out to go to the
right,
store. You ain't
yep.
getting
Best
out
to
to
have
do
some
anything
fucking
else.
food.
So you stock up so it's all good. And yeah, so I never consider myself necessarily a prepper. But and even what I do today, planting a garden, raising the chickens. Because I've had chickens before. I just got them again now in the city. And the rabbits are new. I've never ever had rabbits before, but um, like I don't consider any of that prepping or homesteading. That is just
Yeah,
life. That's just the
homesteading's a
way it
totally
is.
different thing, right? I mean, we live in our little place. We have our small area. We stock what we can. We try to, you know,
Right.
I don't have fucking 2 years worth of food put up, right?
No, well,
There's four.
Oh,
have to
I
There's
be.
four
probably got
people
at
that live
least a
here, and
year. I have at least a year,
You'd probably have to
but
be
that's
pretty well
because
off to have that much
it
stuff
takes
to wait.
that long to, the next season. So,
I think you should. I think everybody should have at the minimum 2 weeks of food and water, medication, and a way to protect all this
absolutely,
stuff.
yeah,
They should
yeah,
have at least at the minimum that.
we have
Um,
our minimum.
yes,
I'll put it that way.
you know,
All of us,
because
everyone
I mean,
here.
if because I live in Florida. We have hurricanes all the time, so I've always had this, hurricane preparedness type
right.
mentality
Yep,
all my
I've done
life. You know
that
what I mean?
too.
Yeah,
So, you know,
and for us up here, you know, in the middle of winter, it's like, hey, you're gonna get a fucking blizzard. You might be stuck at home for 2 weeks,
Right.
right?
yeah.
So you best have some shit on the shelf so you can eat,
Yeah, exactly. And then you never
right?
know. I mean, that's the thing when it comes down like the shit the fan scenario. You never know who's not prepared. Your neighbor may not have that 2 weeks stepped aside, and next thing
Right.
you know, they got kids that are like, "Daddy, Daddy, I'm hungry," and then they get desperate enough to come to your house and take what you got, and they might be desperate enough to take your life to take what you got. You know what I mean?
Right.
So you you
Yeah.
you, you have
If the
to have.
situation's that bad, you best be prepared to defend your own and yourself.
Exactly, because all that prep ain't going to mean shit if you can't protect it. You know what I
Yep.
mean?
And
Uh,
incidentally, like our neighbors, we didn't know it until like almost 3 years later after we moved in here. But my wife has known those people her whole life, and and there are little kids over there, right? So there's a bunch of people my wife actually knows, and like they're quote almost her family, and there's little kids. What would I do, right? I'm gonna give them food so the little kids can eat.
well, I mean,
Okay. At
in
the
In
point
that
of sounding like
situation,
a heartless bitch, if it
you know,
came to me and my family or somebody else's kids, sorry, bitch, you didn't prepare. I'm just
mm,
saying. I'm not dying for
well,
somebody else's kids
let me
who
put it this
fucking
way:
couldn't take care of their own.
the people who live next door to them, yeah, no, sorry, sorry to all the other ones.
And my neighbors up here, these bitches are scared to shit of guns. You should have seen their faces when my brother came up here when he had his double lung transplant, carrying a sidearm on his hip. They're like, oh my God, he has a gun. Well, no shit. Okay. Okay. And no, we good. These bitches, no, they ain't doing shit.
Right? Yeah. So what? Somebody's got a gun. Big deal.
But I'm just saying, like, okay, I understand being sympathetic to somebody, and I can do that to a point, but I am not letting me and or my family suffer because somebody else didn't get their fucking head out of their ass in the last fucking 5 or 6 years knowing what the hell's going on and do something about it. So I'm sorry. Guess you dying. And there I am. I'm a cold hearted bitch. That is what it is. Get over it. I don't care.
Hey, I agree with that because I mean, can't help everyone, right?
with the anti, it's like, where are you on if the homeless in Florida don't want to eat? python meat. Feed them to the pythons. Fair or not? No. Shit.
Sounds good to me, Anti. I'm
Well,
just saying,
I'm gonna tell you
everything's
this.
got to eat, right?
Yeah, I'll tell you this. Yeah, a lot of the people I used to know when I was homeless and stuff, they were very resourceful when it comes down to it. And I was reading this also where some people say like a lot of homeless
Retarded what? Like,
have mental problems or physical issues. I mean, to a point. I mean, I wouldn't say a lot. I would say there's a good portion of them, but I mean, not all of them or most of them. There's a lot of people out there that they were put in that position because they were financially, they didn't have enough money to keep paying the rent or the mortgage or whatever, and they ended up homeless, lost a
right.
job or
I
something like
understand
that.
that.
I mean, there's nothing mentally or physically wrong with them. They're just in
Right.
that position, and the longer you're homeless, the more difficult it becomes to get back on your feet because the whole system
Yes,
has
it
worked against
does.
you. It's working against you. You know what I
Right.
mean? And I mean, you
Every
can't
time
even
you try to get a job, the first thing they ask for is your address.
exactly,
Oh, do you have a stable
exactly,
fucking address? Where can we
That's it
send
exactly,
our checks
exactly.
or
Yeah.
whatever? It's
exactly.
like,
And how are
you
you
know
going
what?
to afford a P.O. box? You can't even afford fucking
Well,
anything.
some
Like
some
a
jobs won't
P.O.
even
box is
they won't
like
even
3
accept a PO
meals.
box. Yeah, some jobs won't even accept a PO box as an address. So,
Right.
um,
Because anybody could do that. Straight up
yeah.
scammer,
So I mean,
terrorist, whatever.
it does. I mean, like if you are like you're put in that situation and you become homeless, if you don't get yourself out of it, right away,
It's
um,
hard. It's hard.
it does become a little harder and harder the longer you're out that way.
Yep.
What
Um,
up,
but
Moon Sprout? I see you
but
there.
it's also in some ways I think it's more free to live that way. But the only problem is, it's like there's a lot of places that are trying to make it illegal to even be homeless. Um, you know,
Right.
Oh,
Right.
dude, there's all
Exactly.
kinds. That's called vagrancy.
Yeah.
Vagrancy.
How
We're going
fucked
to
is
arrest
that?
you
Right.
for vagrancy because you cannot afford to live anywhere. We're going to arrest you now and give you a fine because, hey, you can afford that, right? The fuck is that?
yeah. See, that's the thing. It's like the system is not working with us. It's working against us on a lot of
No,
levels.
it doesn't.
Yeah.
Rabbit,
Um,
what the fuck is wrong with you? Even
Who?
I already ate. The hell? Rabbit.
Oh,
No, it ain't
yeah.
too late, bitch. Get yourself together and make something to eat.
I just cooked me like 3 hamburgers on that cook that cook thing that I just built. Um,
Well, I'm
Right
fixing
on.
to like fry up
Yeah.
some. I was gonna do it on the Blackstone, but it's getting dark now. Well, it's
It's
cloudy.
not getting
Normally it
dark.
wouldn't be dark this early. Dude, it's cloudy as a fucking bitch here. How do you know what it's getting where I live?
Well,
Like for real?
I know where I live, and it's not dark. I'll just say
yeah,
that.
Okay,
it's
I'm
I'm
getting
not. I'm
telling
not
you,
talking about clouds.
Rabbit is sending me his fucking shitty ass weather, and it's getting
Oh,
dark. So I am
all
not
right
cooking
then.
on my Blackstone tonight, and I'm gonna have to cook on my stove. You made some turf and turf or surf and turf? Oh, bacon and egg sandwiches.
Right. Turf and turf. That sounds good.
Yeah, I'd rather have surf and turf, but okay.
Mm-hmm. Hey.
Fuck you, Rabbit, for sending it to me. I don't need this shit. I just planted all kinds of shit out in my garden today. Like my little caged in garden is planted. It looks awesome. And it better look awesome tomorrow morning, Rabbit, or otherwise I'm coming to see you. Just saying. Yeah, I'm gonna blame Rabbit.
I got a wee baby pot plant growing. It's doing well. It's just like spread it out from under the table from where I sit. Apparently, I dropped some
Dude, my
seeds.
my little garden looks so good. I planted like four. tomato plants. I planted an eggplant. I planted like 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 or 6. Um, Pepper plants. I got some herbs planted in there, like basil, dill, parsley,
One of the
oregano, rosemary. And then I
one of the
planted some
kids
seeds for lettuce and shit. And I still got my uh beans and peas and shit, and of course my onions and garlic. And so yeah, and then I got to start pulling out the blocks from my enclosed garden that the chickens are going to get locked into. I got to start pulling them out probably Wednesday. I ain't going to do it tomorrow.
You better get to
But
work.
yeah, my garden is looking really good. I'm going to do a video tomorrow, unless, like a tornado comes and I blow away tonight, and y'all ain't ever going to see me again. So it's what it is.
Oh, that would
It's
suck.
all right, though. Y'all
On the
wouldn't even
plus
miss me. You
on the
don't know
plus
me like
side,
that.
that would clean up the backyard of the mess the chickens made. You gotta look at the positive side
Dude, the
of things.
chickens are fixing to be blocked in. I'm done with their asses.
Yeah, but I'm just saying a tornado would clean it up. Boom. Thank
No,
you.
it really wouldn't clean it up. It'd probably make it a bigger mess. We've had so much stuff blown into our yard.
It might
Like,
blow it
I've
into the
cleaned our
neighbor's yard.
backyard up like 15 times.
Gotta think
It's
positive.
crazy. I am. I'm positive that this shit is making my yard a fucking mess.
That's what I'm saying. A tornado would blow it all away and you can start fresh. Really.
No, the fucking winds blew it in here to start out with. So how is that?
Take your damn fence down.
It's all wood. It's all good. Fuck it, burn it.
Yep. Right? Flamethrowers are legal in all 50 states. Just saying.
We actually have a flamethrower, but no, I'm not.
Oh man, I was sitting
Do
there watching
you?
a video.
That's
I was watching
awesome.
a video the other day
I
of
do.
this father, and he's teaching his kids good, in my opinion. But he's out there, and he got these kids out there with a flamethrower out in their backyard. I was like,
Me
yeah,
too, Steph.
that's how to teach your kids right there. It's like,
Right?
nobody's gonna come fucking try and mess with your guys' house, man. If you got 5-year-olds out there with a flamethrower.
Right? Hell, shit, you could even convert like the super soakers.
Yeah.
I mean, they'll melt eventually, but they're cheap. So maybe that might fly too. I'm sure there's plenty of people out there that know the recipe to make nice napalm sprayable
Napalm.
shit.
Yeah, napalm's actually pretty easy. But napalm
Right.
is actually one of the weapons that is really good against tanks. So if you ever had to come across a tank and fight a tank, napalm or something like or like Molotov cocktails will be the way to fight those.
Right? Sticky grenades or sticky bombs, anything that'll stick to it and burn.
Yeah, or even
explode.
you mix diesel fuel with paint or something like that, and put paint and throw it on the windshield and then set it on fire.
Oh yeah, that would take. Yeah, then they're fucked. They can't see.
Yeah, like what Life said, allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly.
Because we do not promote violence on this channel.
Absolutely
this is all
not.
for entertainment purposes.
Indeed.
Educational and entertainment purposes.
Yep. You can all in the chat.
You're just better off to say entertainment, because we are not doctors or teachers. It's all entertainment purposes.
Well, when I was a kid, I used to make my own fireworks, my own explosives and stuff.
Dude, I save M80s.
Oh, you can find M80s down
to wind them together. Oh, we get them up here. I save, I got a shit ton, and I just tape them together, because how many M80s does it take to make dynamite?
right?
Well,
Anti.
I think an
Everyone
M80
can own
is
a
like
tank.
yeah. I think an M80 is probably like a less than a quarter stick of dynamite. I think it is, or something like that.
Gotta love America.
Yeah, that's one M80.
Get a fucking
so
tank.
I'm just saying.
But
Dude, I know where there's a tank. Down on the way to my property. Yep, I could sew. Yes, I could do this.
What life? Are you not entertained? Yes, I am. Especially if I had a tank, I would entertain the whole neighborhood. Welcome, Snooks.
Oh, is Snooks in here? Snooks, hello, lady. I love Snooks.
But
she's awesome.
Are we using weapons of war against that, Eric? Or is that what they are?
What?
Weapons of war against us. Education and entertainment. Right?
I don't know what you're talking about, weapons of war. I'm not trying to go to war.
No,
I'm just trying to
I was talking about Eric's comment.
Do what I need to do.
Yeah, you need to tell them chickens to smarten the fuck up.
Dude, I bet you I could. My chickens, listen, I could have somebody die in my yard, and within a week, there would be nothing but bones.
Oh, yeah.
And I would take them down to my hogs, and then I'd be all right. It's all right.
Chickens are dinosaurs. I mean, what do you want?
Dude, I never ever want to fall out and knock my head in the backyard and be passed out because they will start eating you. I have no doubt. They're little fucking velociraptors, 100%.
I mean, what do you leave them that hungry? Are they that hungry?
Do what?
Are they that hungry? I mean,
hell no, but chickens eat everything.
Yeah.
They don't care. And if I die, yes, they will be that hungry because I'm the one that feeds them.
All right. They were like, "You bitch, I'm gonna eat your ear." Oh, she tastes good.
Yeah,
everyone.
Yeah, dude. Y'all, if y'all don't think if you fall out in your chicken coop that they are in your chicken pen that they won't eat your ass, you stupid.
Dude,
they will eat you.
There was a literal cat lady that lived, quite a few miles away from me, but she died in her house. And
thanks for that visual, Moonsprout.
100 cats eating her body by the time they actually found her.
Yep. I mean, why wouldn't they?
100.
Yep. She had
800 cats. Oh my God. See, we got wild cats. We got feral cats around here too, but they don't fuck around in my yard because chickens take care of that shit.
I mean, literally, your cats are going to eat you if you die, and they're starving.
So will dogs.
They're
Do you
fucking
think they
serial
won't?
killers.
You think if you die in your house and you got dogs that they're not going to fucking eat you?
Of course they are.
Really? Does anybody think that? They're carnivorous. They're going to eat you.
It's like, meat and bones.
Yeah, it makes you feel a whole other way about your pets, right?
Yeah, they're all good till you're dead.
Right.
Feed me, bitch.
Well, and they're all good till I get really hungry.
Right.
If I'm starving, no, I couldn't eat my dogs. I'm just saying. But these stray cats, yep, that's a whole other thing. We're gonna have some
fuck you
spinning haha number 24.
I've I couldn't eat my dogs either, but I'm gonna tell you something. I've threatened them when they did something wrong or they tried to bite me.
I have my dogs too.
Don't even try bite me. I will eat you.
Oh my God. Do you want to hear the funniest thing ever? On the hopes that Chris never watches this live stream. So last night, oh my God, dude, it took everything I had in me not to laugh. So we're getting ready to go to bed. And see, Chris plays really super rough with Soka. I do not because he's 90 pounds and he hurts me every time. So Chris is standing by the foot of the bed And Soka comes running in there. He's all hyped up. He jumps on the bed and he hit Chris in the nose. Not intentionally, but he did. Because he's all excited because there's Daddy. Hey, let's go play. And he hit Chris in the nose. Well, Chris's nose, the man who has never had a nosebleed in his life, got one last night. This dog bopped him in the nose so hard it started bleeding. And he was pissed. 100% pissed. And he's like, I'm like, well, I didn't know he was bleeding at first. So I'm like, are you okay? He's like, motherfucker. I'm like, what the fuck? He's like, he just hit me in the nose. I'm like, well, are you okay? Do I look like I'm okay? Well, yeah, you do. Well, then the blood started. Well, okay, maybe you're not. So
Quit
he's like
fucking with the
trying to
dog.
stop. Right, he's trying to stop the bleeding and everything, which he did so totally wrong. I tried to tell him how to do it, but he was pissed and he didn't want to listen to me. And so he's like dripping blood and everything, got a Kleenex on his nose and stuff. And Soka's, he's just bitching 90 to nothing. And Soka's just sitting there with his tail between his legs. He don't know what he did wrong. He's like, this fucking bastard. I'm like, dude, that's what you get for playing rough with him all the time. He didn't mean to do that shit. He just ran up here trying to play with you. Which he calmed down and he said that, but like, dude, he was going off so bad. His nose is dripping, and it's all I could do not to fucking giggle. I swear to God. I wanted to laugh so hard. I really did. Like, I
You should have.
tried to, but I'm like, no, that's going to make it worse. It's going to make it worse. So I had to hold it in. I had to
Did
hold
you
it
try
in.
them? A friend
Huh?
of mine said he spent time overseas in the military, wherever he was, Philippines, wherever. Yeah, dogs were right. Dog on a stick, dog on a whatever. He ate dog. Just wondering. But I mean, yeah, it was one of the things, right? Some of
Hi,
the dogs,
Blackbird.
I'd be like grabbing their back leg way up on the top thigh and be like, yeah, that's mine. That's my leg. I'm eating that right there. It's all muscly and yummy and And the dog would be looking at me like, you're an asshole. Say, hey, what are you gonna do about it, dog? You're a good boy, but if you die, I'm eating this. Sorry, if I have to, right? Just saying. And if I die, you can eat mine. Isn't that a fair trade?
Well, I ain't afraid. It's like if my dog bites me, I'm gonna bite it back.
No, anti. That's not what I was saying. You were just saying dogs could be in your food. What I was saying was a friend of mine was overseas and he ate dog. You had the opportunity to try dog. Did you eat it? That's where I was going. And in the chat, it's going by fast, so it's hard to keep up. I'm not used to this many people in here all at the same time when I'm actually trying to conversate between panel and chat.
That's not good stuff. My daughter lives in Festus, so I'm trying to get a hold of her right now.
I'm gonna dip out metal and I'm gonna go wander around a little bit. Catch you guys on the
All
flip
right.
side, okay?
Yep, right on, Wingnut. Thanks for dropping in.
Yes, sir.
Nice to talk to you, Wingnut.
Fucking Frankenstein. See, at least you own it, bro. Just like I can too. I'm a dumbass all the time. It happens. Oh
Anti
my.
is cool. You know that, or y'all wouldn't even be talking for real.
Shit. I don't have a problem with him.
I love Anti. I love you too. So.
Well, thank you. Thank you very much. So far, Anti's in the lead. I'm just going to say that.
Is he? I thought y'all was tied.
No, I don't think so. But it is what it is.
Well, that's what I got from the last one, but I don't know.
It's all between you guys. It's just fun to do, right? You might have a battle.
Yep.
It's cool. I like it.
I like it when you guys do that shit.
Yeah, it's fun.
Okay, I'm just waiting to hear from my daughter now.
My daughter's in the chat.
Festus is exactly where my youngest daughter lives.
What?
And my oldest one has been hammered every time we've had a storm. I told her, I said, y'all need to move because God hates that place. Chris said, actually, God hates the United States right now.
Maybe. I mean, we
I
could
hope
live in
so,
some other
Steph.
shithole place, right? So we're still okay. Honestly,
Yeah, I mean,
imagine having to live in some other side of the world, a la Akbar, fucking terrorist
I think
motherfucker,
people are starting to
where a
figure
woman
out that.
gets beat because she shows her face.
Right,
Imagine that.
right.
Like, that's crazy.
Nope. Yeah, I would have made a really poor Muslim.
I mean,
I gotta laugh. I'm sorry.
I don't know.
I would have been the Muslim bitch that got killed because I was not listening. Blackbird, she lives in Festus.
Festus? Isn't that guy
Festus.
from what show was that? What is that? Festus?
Okay. She does not live in the Addams family's brother. Okay, she lives in a town called Festus.
Festus.
And there
Uncle
you go,
Festus.
in a trailer.
Uncle Festus, yeah.
That is funny, though. What'd you say?
Oh, Uncle Fester, yeah. I put my hood up, so maybe I'm muffled now. There, that might help a little bit. I don't know. That was a fun conversation.
Oh, he was too.
That we had in a minute. Do you have any more topics?
See, now I got nothing to say, and Wingnut left because, like, what the fuck?
Well, you know, I never have anything to say. I'd just rather play music. But, you know, this is all fine with me. Anybody can come up
here we are.
And say, hey, let's have this.
Dude, I know we're gonna have bad storms tonight because it's so humid here right now. It's insane. Like in our high today was supposed to be 75, and it's already almost 80 because it's so humid out. Fester and Festus, yeah. Oh, who was Fester? Oh, Fester was on the Addams Family. You're right. Right, Steph. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, thank you, Rabbit. I'm going to blame you if anything happens, just so you know.
I haven't looked at the weather today. We're not supposed to get rain today or this evening, but the next 3 days we're expecting rain, so we're probably going to get the top end of your storm, maybe pushing through.
Right. Oh yeah, it's supposed to rain
in the hook shape
tonight and tomorrow morning, and then it's supposed to be fine until like the weekend, which I don't care because I work.
No, Tuck.
Fetus. The fuck, Tuck? Or Tuck? Tuck. Damn.
Fetus. Whoops. Uncle Fetus is in a jar on the shelf here. Thank you.
Right? That's the abortion clinic, Chuck. We're good.
Yep.
We're good.
Here's an
I'm just
example.
saying. Oh, that was mean. I should shut up.
What did you say? Why you?
I said
Are you
that's in
being
the
mean?
abortion clinic.
Oh,
Fetus.
well, yeah, but all right then. It's all right. You
Listen,
can own
y'all,
it.
I just say what I think. I literally told somebody at work one time because he was a Riri, literally.
How'd that go?
And oh, it went great for me. Um, he kept feeding my residents early so I couldn't give them their meds before they ate. And I told him, I said, you need to quit serving breakfast early because I can't get their medicine to them before they eat if you keep feeding them early. And he said something. I said, yeah, dude, you need to stop. You're wrong. And he said, and made some comment. He said, oh, well, I'm sorry. I said, yeah, I'm sorry too that your mom didn't have a fucking abortion. And I did not mean
Oh,
that the way it sounds, y'all. Well, actually, I did.
yeah. I'm sure you
I would
did.
never ask anybody to have an abortion, but I'm
You
just
just
saying.
said the silent part out loud.
I
Sometimes
sure did.
control your
My
tongue, woman.
daughter looked at me because she worked there too.
Control
She's
your
like, Mom,
tongue.
that was me. I'm like, just saying. I'm just saying.
You said it, and then you probably thought I didn't mean to, but yes, you did.
Yeah, I
Yes, you
did.
did.
No, I never thought that I didn't mean to, but I did think later on, yeah, that was really kind of mean. But yeah, I totally meant it at the time. So y'all
Right?
can think less of me if you want, but
It's like
at least I
shut
ain't
the
lying.
fuck up. You're wasting precious air. Not you,
Dude,
the
some
person.
people are a
Right?
waste of oxygen.
I
And I
know.
have asthma. I
Don't even
cannot
get me
afford to waste
started.
oxygen.
Don't even get me started.
I've actually used that argument too. A waste of
I mean,
oxygen and I can't afford to waste it.
literally, the purge is a good idea. I'm just saying.
Oh, the movie?
No, well, in
Uh,
reality, yeah, the purge,
The movie,
great
The
idea.
Purge? Yeah.
Yep.
Up
Goodbye.
to a point, I agree. Up to a point, I agree. Yeah.
Goodbye,
I do too. I
breakfast.
agree with that to a point. But I don't think that people should just be able to like attack poor people because they're rich.
No, it's the other way around. All right. How many people would be lined up at Whoopi's door waiting to fucking say, you know what, bitch? Goodbye. What up, Big Tim? And there's all kinds of others that could be eliminated and not be missed. And the world's better off for it. Just saying. You got awful quiet.
Yeah.
What happened?
Because I'm messaging my daughter.
Oh, okay. Please
Because she
continue.
hasn't answered me. And she knows how
That's
I
all right.
get. So
Oh, so you're gonna get re.
exactly, Blackbird. See, that's exactly what I should have said. But back then, that's not what I said. And I would like to say that I feel really bad for saying that to him, but I would be a liar, so I'm not going to do that. Like sometimes some people should probably not have been born. That's not my call. That's not my call.
Right.
Hence why he's still alive and breathing. But I'm just saying.
Well, uh, at least you can be consoled by the fact that nature often makes sure that those rejects can't procreate.
Well, I would feel way better if I knew that people like him weren't procreating.
Well, there's a lot of people.
The dude literally, listen, there was a flood in the hallway. This is when I said it. Flood in the hallway, like a massive flood. And I already seen it, so I went to a resident's room to see what the fuck was going on. Somebody's, the toilet head, not the toilet itself, but the plumbing to it, had sprung a leak, and it was just spraying everywhere. And it was literally flooding their room and the hallway. He's like, oh my God, somebody peed out here. I'm like, really, dude? If somebody peed that much, they'd be shriveled up as a dry husk.
Right? There's like 15 gallons of piss coming out the door.
Dude, this was like movie? A fucking lake in the hallway. He's like,
The Exorcist,
what do you mean?
but she ain't puking at you. Like she's
nobody peed that. That's not pee. That's a fucking flood from the water. Well, I'm sorry. Your mom didn't fucking have an abortion. Like, oh my God.
That's funny as shit.
And I did feel bad for saying that per se, but the sentiment is still the same. Like some people, I mean, natural selection. I'm just saying. I should have held his nose down in the fucking flood. I should have got him down there and say, "Now smell that and see if it's pee." And then just stood on his head.
And when he opens the door to her room, he's flooded by like 1,000 gallons of piss, washed down the steps.
Oh!
If you've ever seen the movie or read the book,
I have.
You'll get it. So it's like he opens the door to it, and boom!
Is that
the first insult?
Dude,
that'd be so funny.
Sometimes stupid just. Oh my God! It's like, okay, I can deal with a lot of stuff. I can deal with all kinds of stuff. I promise you.
Call it a piss
I cannot deal with stupid. I cannot deal with stupid. Chris told me one time, he's like, oh, I'm sorry, I'm stupid. I said, no, baby, because if you were stupid, we wouldn't be together. Because I'm not handling stupid at any level, ever.
I mean, sometimes we're all stupid. It is what it is.
No, sometimes we all do or say stupid things. That does not make us stupid. When you are continually,
if you do or
when you are continually doing and saying stupid things, that makes you stupid.
Well, yeah, and retarded.
Thank you. Did I say he was a Riri at the beginning of this? I'm pretty sure I did. No, dumb means you can't talk. You know that, right? If you're dumb, you cannot talk.
I'm
not bitching at anybody. Do you want me to?
You broke up for a minute.
I said, do you want me to yell at somebody?
I don't know. I thought you were.
Hi, actions. No, I wasn't yelling at anybody. I'm just saying sometimes people are beyond redemption. And dumb does not make you stupid. Dumb means you cannot talk. Well, so I'm sure many people wish I was dumb because I couldn't talk.
Yeah, I know the difference between, quote, being dumb and being stupid or retarded. Yeah. Dumb means you can't talk. Sometimes I wish you could talk, but that's all right.
All right, I'll shut up.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just agreeing with what you said. Right? I can do this diplomatically. Or I could just say, shut the fuck up if you're being retarded.
If you ever tell me that, I promise you I'm going to talk more.
I know. I already know the rules.
You know the rules.
Yeah, if I try to tell you shut up, you'll talk more.
I will. Only if you're rude and tell me to shut the fuck up, like you just said. Then, yeah, dude, that's not happening.
Well, I never said that, and I wouldn't. Except, you know,
Yeah.
you never know.
Oh my God, why can I not?
So in like 25 days or whatever, we'll be sitting around a fire camp
I know, 28. 28
and
for
talking the
me.
same shit. How many? 28. That seems
28
too.
for me. I figured it out today when Billy was on earlier.
That seems like too many days.
I know. I totally agree. I'm still over this. I need it to come on. But listen, I'm not even counting days no more. I'm like looking at my calendar and I've got like 1, 2, 3 weeks and a few days. So that's what I'm saying. It's
Yeah,
just 28 days,
that's
just
fair.
so you know.
And see, you fucked up and you got a yurt. So like you could have a whole bunch of people like in the flop house.
No, I didn't fuck up. I
Everyone's
have a
gonna go.
yurt.
I
It
know.
doesn't
That's
mean
what I'm saying.
everybody gets to sleep in my yurt because I
Well,
have
you never
not
know
one
what
bit
would
of problem
happen.
saying, no.
It's like everyone coming like
Y'all think
sleeping
I'm
in the crib.
nice. I am not nice. Why do you
Oh,
think
I
I'm
know.
nice? Because
I'm
I'm
aware of
making you
that.
ice cream? I'm
Well,
doing that
no,
because I like you, but that doesn't mean I'm nice.
no, I know that already. But you are nice. Uh, that's funny to me.
Oh, my youngest daughter, I swear to God, I'm going to slap her in the head the next time I see her. Everybody in my
Who?
family trying to get a hold of her. She ain't answering. My youngest
Uh-oh.
daughter, the one that was where the tornado was.
Oh.
Everybody's like, what's her phone number? No, she don't answer text either, bitch.
Right?
That's all right. She should know by now. She's probably sleeping. She has to get up
Right?
super early.
We're
But
not
I'm
dead.
still going to
I'm in
knock the
bed.
fuck out of her.
Right?
It's not
Answer my
22
text.
days for me, Blackbird. It's like, let me think. Or let
Yeah.
me see.
You
I
have a
can't
couple
do it
extra
because I'm
days.
on here. It's like from Thursday, it's 3 weeks from Thursday. So I
Come on
have
Thursday.
like 24 or 25 days.
Oh yeah. Cell tower's gonna be down.
They're
That's true. So yeah. You gotta,
not Blackbird. My
almost a
daughter's
month.
just a pain in my ass. I promise you.
That's fair.
She's probably fine. She's just
Right? She's like, I'm
my
gonna go to
youngest
bed.
daughter who wants to. This bitch ain't caused me nothing but fucking a headache ever since before she was born. And I love her to
Oh
death.
damn.
But I promise you, every
That's
day.
shitty.
Dude, she was born 3 weeks late. There's number one.
Oh right.
And it
Torture
ain't
you for
got
an
no
extra
better
3 weeks.
since then.
Just bad child.
And my oldest daughter is like, I don't think they have any damage. I still have power, so I'm sure everyone is okay. Yeah, live in the same fucking town.
Damn.
See, my oldest daughter who's okay is like fucking messaging me. The one that I need to talk to is like ignoring everybody. And not just me, everybody.
Yeah, of course.
This one, what? I don't understand that, Eric. A friend of mine saw a picture of two women on a Facebook post. I pointed at Tiger and said, "This one goes to 11." Okay.
He's talking about the volume knob. This one goes to
Oh,
11.
okay.
Or,
Eric, I love you to death. I really
turn it up
do,
to
but fuck
11.
you very much.
Spinal Tap. I had a Spinal Tap. It made
I
me
like
jerk really
Spinal
bad.
Tap.
It sucked. The look on the
Oh my
nurse's
God, it's
face.
getting so humid in here. Dude, if we get this fucking rain that Rabbit
Well,
is sending my way, it's going to be bad. It's like so humid right now. It's
do you
horrible.
have an air conditioner?
I do, but and actually they're all, this is so funny, just so you know. Like Chris went all out of his way to put all the air conditioners in because we only use window units. There's
Yeah.
not this last weekend, but before we went down to the country this last weekend. And ever since then, it's been so cool. We haven't needed them. And
Of course.
it's hotter than fucking the blazes of hell. And I
You
don't
keep
want to turn them
saying,
on. Like, oh, there's Tiffany. Sorry, I was outside grilling. My phone needed charge. Okay, she's okay. My daughter's okay, everybody. She hasn't died yet until I kill her.
all right,
So it's
that's
good.
good. And that's fair. You could,
She's
and
so much like me.
if you have to kill
She is
her, you
so
can
much like
smoke
me.
her
It's
on the grill.
insane.
You can smoke her on the
No,
grill
I won't
if
eat
you
my
have to kill her.
daughter. That's just not right. What the fuck is wrong with you?
I don't know. Feed her to the homeless. Whatever. If you're gonna kill her, I mean, shit. Might as well utilize. I don't know. Just saying. What is this chat doing here? Fucking Gma Merkel. Oh, I touched the button. Go away. Go away. Stop it. Oh no. Yeah, stop. Oh. Shit. Okay. There. There we are. Made it back to comments. I touched the button. I didn't know what happened.
Are you done playing now?
Yeah. I figured out how to fix it. Don't touch the screen. That's all.
That shit is funny. My niece told her, bitch, get a fucking charger on your fucking phone.
Right? I have a charger on my phone, but live streaming takes up more power than the charger gives. So it's slowly going down, even though it's charging. %, humidity, isn't that just the brain? Like when it says 100% humidity here, it's raining. It's rain. Right? and we're supposed to get rain for the next 3 days. What the hell happened to you, Tiger? Right? Yeah, that's rain. Exactly. Anyway, I dropped my link way up there. I know Tiger has work to do, right? She has things to dig up, to take the people to the meetup. Right, Tuck. So, I mean, it should be raining all the time. Or, I mean, I guess pure humidity, even if it's not raining. So I get it. Fuck that.
Okay.
Oh,
Dude, you like just totally cut out on me for like 3 minutes. I'm like, what the fuck?
I know. That's what I said. Like, Tiger's gone.
No, I wasn't gone. You was gone.
I was gone? Oh.
You were gone.
I've been here. Well, damn.
Okay. You know what? I already know what I need to know. Both my daughters are okay, so that I don't care.
Right. Right on. Yep. That's all that matters.
Metal Spawn, quit taking your dad's side.
Ha ha. Ha ha. She wouldn't lie. She would throw me under the bus if I was failing.
No, she wouldn't. No, she wouldn't. She would never throw her dad under the bus.
Oh, yes, she would. If I was failing right then, she would say straight up fail. That's a fail.
Yeah, well,
see?
I seen Billy say Tiger left your ass. Oh, y'all thought I bounced off. No, I'm here.
You just
My bad.
disappeared for a minute. That was all right. I mean, shit. I kicked myself out of my own stream before, so right, shit happens.
I know. I was here.
I know
was here.
you were.
I'm like, oh my god, he left me all by myself.
I should have just left and just left you there to handle it for the rest of the time. You said,
oh, dude, that would have been the quickest fucking live stream you ever seen. I promise you.
That would have been funny.
I don't mind being by myself when I know I'm by myself, but no.
That's funny.
Oh my god. I hope my garden's going to be okay. I planted all that shit tonight. Oh, listen. So, I brought in, I went out and I got eggs earlier today, and I got 18 eggs, right?
Mm.
Do you want to know how many I have left?
What'd you
because
do
I
with
literally came in the house, and one of them, I don't know, it just fucking broke in my hand. So it was very thin shelled, which my dog was like, hell yeah, thank you. So he ate it.
Right.
And then one I just dropped it. And another one had a hole in it. I don't know what the fuck. So I just gave it to the dogs too. So I ended up with 15 motherfuckers. Fucking chickens. Yes, the eggs spawn. The eggs. I'm so mad. I'm like, y'all bitches, you don't even know. You making me want to lock you in even more. No, they're getting locked in. Little fucking velociraptors.
Right.
Y'all know I got a sign on their coop that says that they are fucking little dinosaurs. And they are, literally. You know that, right? It's been scientifically proven that velociraptors are related to birds. And a chicken is a bird. And they are carnivorous.
where chickens are, they're going to run to that spit and eat it.
Oh,
because
yes.
They're retarded, and food that tastes great, like tobacco.
Well, I don't know how retarded. I think chickens are actually really fucking smart. They are smart. You gotta watch
I'm not
them.
saying they're
You gotta watch
retarded,
them.
but I mean,
They are fucking very smart. They know what they're doing. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know, Blackbird, because I'm on my phone right now. And if I look, I'll lose the chat. No, chickens are velociraptors. So I'll have to look after the
the funniest thing I've been
I
seeing lately is the robins fighting to pull out these fat worms out of the ground. Like it's literally a titanic struggle, right? The worm is embedded in there, and that robin is like trying to yank them out. Like,
right.
I wish my garden had that many worms.
Right? Dude, my garden has lots of worms. And
good night, Indy. Yeah, I'll probably have to go.
Good night, Indy.
Pretty soon too.
Like in our walkway out here, like between houses. Every year when we clean it out, like from the leaves and everything, there is always a shit ton of worms, and we pick them up and we throw them in our garden.
I should go out and fight the robins right after they pull them out, and then chase them off and steal the worm and throw them in the garden. But them assholes would go over to the garden and then eat the worm before it could bury itself. I suppose I could bury it for them, but
that's funny though.
I ain't getting my garden. I did find worms when I tilled my garden this year and planted and whatnot, so I'm happy with that. That means the soil is halfway good.
Awesome, Tuck. That's what I wanted to know. Like, there's a prehistoric raptor that used to eat humans. Yes.
Right? Well, I mean, why wouldn't they? All we could do is run away and go,
y'all, people used to be like chickens. Everybody liked it.
Right?
Everything likes chicken now. Everybody likes human then. Oh, Jesus. My stomach hurts. From laughing.
Lots of people that still eat human. I bet you.
Did you say there's lots of people?
I said I'm guessing yes, that there's probably plenty of people in the world that still eat long pig, which is humans.
I hope not.
I hope not too, but I mean, it's whatever, I guess. It's fucked up, but don't go to the wrong room.
You never know what you're going to hear on this channel, y'all. Never, never, never. I got hiccups, so sorry.
That's a habitual problem.
What, hiccups?
Yeah, see, it's all that sparkly shit that's inside your White Claw.
Really? That's where you're going to take it.
I mean,
what if I told you I didn't have any White Claw today?
Oh. Then I'd say, oh, what's your second choice?
Vodka. Otherwise, I wouldn't.
Yeah, you got vodka? What are you mixing that with?
I mix vodka with whatever the fuck I feel like at the time. For real.
I mean,
unsweet tea, flavored water. Whatever the fuck I feel like.
Vodka goes well with everything.
It does.
That's why everyone loves Tang.
So, what do you think about, that like scientists have, what do they call it? Cloned, regenerated, whatever, dire wolves, right?
Yeah, I know what you mean. Like a cloned wolf.
And now I saw something like a few days ago about, they're talking about like trying to clone or whatever, some dinosaurs. What do you think about that?
Well, I do think that would be an interesting experiment, but I also think that, dude, you could fuck shit up pretty bad, right? Nobody ever saw Jurassic Park. Let's clone a dinosaur.
That's what I'm saying right there. Have you not seen Jurassic Park? There's your warning.
Right? Right? I don't want to get chased by a giant. I don't want to get chased by like an angry dog out of someone's yard, let alone
T-Rex?
T-Rex,
fuck
or
no,
Velociraptor,
like,
or any
I
other
think the
thing
dire
like
wolves
that.
are cool. I think they should be brought back. That's awesome. But there's some. I'm just gonna say this outright. Like, I hate that any animal or life form goes extinct, but there
Cheers
is
up,
a
boast.
reason why. Everything goes extinct for a reason. Maybe it's our fault, but maybe really isn't. Jesus fucking hiccups.
I forget what thing it was that was on my suggested feed, but the title of the video was, "What if the dinosaurs were never wiped out?" Right? So basically, was going to go on to, oh, right, dinosaurs could be smart, upright walking things now, right?
Right.
I don't know. Humans might not exist because
See, I think
if they didn't get
I
wiped
think you're
out.
wrong. I think you're wrong because
Hey, I'm just
dinosaurs were
speculating.
reptilian.
I didn't watch the video. Just saying.
Right. Well, I didn't either because I don't even know what video you're talking about. But
Exactly. So I'm just
if
going
they
off
would
with
have
that.
never, like just died out because of whatever, the ice age or whatever caused them to be wiped out, they would just be freaking really big dinosaurs, obviously.
Yeah,
But I
but
still think, because man was already in some form or another there at that time. And Rabbit is not wrong. There are some peeps that are about as smart as dinosaurs. Yes, brain the size of a walnut. See, people's brain works different. So, but what I wonder is, what if the apes would have got that little extra jolt as they were going on? We could be living in Planet of the Apes. And they are really close to us. Like their genetics and everything, very close.
Depending on how you want to interpret history, we are the Planet of the Apes. Like literally.
No, we're split off from them. We're split off, but yeah,
you know
I mean, look, the same ancestors. I agree.
Yeah.
Depending on how you believe.
As far as like apes, right? Don't forget, apes are smart and strong. Right?
Yes, they are.
This
They're
woman
stronger than us.
This woman had a pet ape, and when her girlfriend came over to visit, pet ape didn't like her and ripped her fucking face off. Literally ripped her face off.
Did we used to have monkeys when I was growing up?
Never,
We
don't ever
had
get
a woolly
It was a
monkey.
chimpanzee.
Okay. We had a woolly monkey. We had 2 Weeper Capuchins, and we had a spider monkey. And
Spider monkey.
the reason we ended up with no monkeys is because one night they all wore diapers when they were out. I literally got bit in the neck by a Weeper Capuchin because I was the only one that she would let catch her. She got out. She tore the kitchen up. I caught her, and she was pissed because I was putting her back in her cage, and she bit me. Okay.
Yep.
So then we had a Weeper Capuchin. I mean, a woolly monkey. You got to look them up to see what they are because I can't describe it. And they all wore diapers when they were out of their cage. They knew when the diaper came off, they were going in their cage. And my mom was pregnant with my youngest sister. And we were going to have to get rid of the monkeys anyway because my mom needed the room because they had big ass cages. You don't keep a monkey in a fucking crate. I'm just saying.
Absolutely not. They need room.
So, right. So, she was putting Cotton up and went to take his diaper off to go in his crate, and he attacked the fuck out of my mom. He bit the shit out of her hands. And I got to play hooky the next day so I could drive my mom to the doctor. So my dad wouldn't kill the fucking monkey. And then we got rid of them. I mean, obviously, they went to, like animal shelters or whatever. And I don't even remember what happened to Jeannie and, oh my God, what was the name? I don't even remember the name. I don't remember the one male's name, the Weeper Capuchin males. But, yeah, and the spider monkey, this is so funny. The spider monkey hated my dad. And he would be climbing on the curtains in the house. And every time my dad would come home and say something, he'd shit everywhere. My dad hated him so bad.
Obviously,
but the monkey loved the shit out of me.
Right. Well, maybe you weren't an asshole to him.
I was what? Yeah,
maybe you were not an asshole to Spider Monkey.
Oh no, I wasn't. I was just a kid. I was like 13. And Cotton, the woolly monkey, used to drag me through the house by my hair. And I thought that was hilarious.
The monkey?
Yeah. The woolly monkey did. Yeah.
Dragged you home by your hair?
Yeah.
Well, see, that's straight caveman. That is straight caveman. Drag that bitch home. You're mine.
Good night, Steph. But yeah, dude, we had all kinds of shit when I was growing up. We had monkeys. We had skunks. I had pet skunks, y'all. We had ferrets.
Monkeys.
All kinds of shit.
Ever since I saw that video of the chimpanzee tearing that lady's face off, nope, no monkeys. Thank you. Nope. Unless they are the tiniest little wee little things.
Well, the thing is, when you have monkeys,
little cute ones, like a chihuahua.
Everything that's little grows up. Just so you know, like the Weeper Capuchins we had got fucking chimpanzee size when they were adults. So did the woolly monkey. We all had them when they were babies.
Yeah,
they all get big. Everybody thinks they're going to stay little and cute and whatever. They don't. You just got to be prepared for what you're getting into.
Or a dog or anything else. Oh, it's so cute.
Right.
Oh, now it's an adult and it'll fucking kill me. Right? Literally, it will kill me.
Well, actually, they start getting mean way before they're an adult when they want to be mean. And I mean, like when when the woolly monkey attacked my mom, he wasn't trying to be mean. He just wasn't ready to go in his cage then. So he was saying no, and my mom got her hands bit the fuck up. Jeannie, when she bit me in the neck, she just didn't want to go in the cage. And like, so I got bit, and I hated that bitch ever since. And I was the only one that could ever catch her. So,
go to fucking bed.
I hated her.
If you ain't gonna sleep on the damn couch, then shut the fuck up and go to bed. Don't bite me.
And I'm pretty sure that bitch ate like several of my earrings when I was growing up, because I was a teenager. And she always used to get out, and all my earrings came up missing. I'm pretty sure she ate them all. Pretty sure.
Should have checked her shit better. You might have
I know, right? Yeah, I wasn't into earrings that much, dude. I could go buy some more at Grandpa Pigeon's.
Ooh. Love that.
Do you know what Grandpa Pigeon's is?
No. Sounds like
okay.
your uncle's
Well, you
place.
said ooh, so I was like, oh, do you know?
No, I'm just saying.
Yeah, that's just been gone forever.
I don't know what that is. But I do
I
know
met my first boyfriend at Grandpa Pigeon's.
I will never have a primate for a pet. It might eat me. Just saying.
Well, so were your dogs. So were your cats. So were birds.
I'm gonna try and
so
not get
I'm just
a dog
saying,
or a cat that will eat me while I'm alive. Eat me when I'm dead. I don't give a fuck. Don't kill me and eat me.
Well, none of our animals killed us and ate us, just so you know.
Well, sounds like they tried.
No, nothing tried to kill us.
Man,
they just were expressing their displeasure. Did you ain't ever had a kid that fucking bit the shit out of you? None of your kids ever bit you, ever.
A kitten?
Kids, children, small adults.
Let's see. Leah, have you ever bit me? I already know
I can tell you straight up. Not my oldest, that's a lie. My youngest bit the shit out of me.
Her back.
Do you know what she got?
You bite me, I'll
bite you. A swift slap in the face.
Well, yeah.
That's what the monkey got when she bit me too.
But try that on a full-grown chimpanzee. They'll rip your face off. Sorry,
Chickens of war. I bit people when I was an adult when they broke in my house and tried to fuck with. So, tried to steal my phone out of my hand. That bitch left with some fucking teeth marks in his hand.
The monkey tried to steal your phone?
That is not what I said.
I know. I'm just turning it into that. Just why not?
See, Tuck said his son bit him. Kids bite. Animals bite. That's what it is.
When they bite, when your kids bite you or bite someone else, you have to bite them back so they understand, ow, right?
Or you smack the fuck out of them like I did.
No, you bite
them. And guess what? That's what you do to animals too.
Well, you bite them and smack the fuck out of them. Either way.
Dude, I had a dog that bit me one time. Not like bad, but bit me, and I bit that motherfucker too.
Yeah.
It was really nasty. I had to clean hair out of my teeth, but the bitch never bit me again.
Right? That's exactly it. Go ahead, bite me. I'll bite you. But I mean, if you try that with a pit bull or some other large.
Oh, it actually was a pit bull that I bit.
they might say,
Dude,
you know
I've
what?
raised pit bulls forever. Everybody
I'm
thinks they're
just saying,
so terrible, whatever.
you can try that with whatever dog, but some dog would be like, really? You're gonna bite my ear? I'll fucking eat you.
I love
Like
chickens of war right
literally.
now. Exactly what he said. Everything is a
What
weapon in the
chickens
right
of
hand.
war say? Well, of course, yes, and I'll say it again. I love that screen name, Chickens of War. I
I
want
know.
to, I want to order like 1,000 chickens to attack my enemy. Go, boom! Imagine that.
See, y'all don't remember, or you didn't see it. I don't think we videoed it. But when I was at Nikki's last year, remember BB, the rooster that
Yeah.
Rescue had that Nikki went and got? This
Yep.
little bitch tried to be all butch on me. I clocked that motherfucker like 10 times in the fucking head. No, you ain't doing that to me. I knocked his head
Some
silly until he
somebody
said, I'm
once,
done.
right? Well, because he was knocked out almost.
He
Somebody once
wasn't
told me
knocked
that
out.
if your rooster is an asshole, sit on it. Right? Just sit the fuck on it.
Dude, if you sit on a rooster, you're going to kill it. I'm just saying.
Well, I don't mean like use it as a lazy boy, right? But according to their experience, yeah, if you got a rooster that's out of hand and he thinks he's the fucking cock and he's going to challenge you every time, you grab him by the fucking neck or whatever, you grab him and sit right on him, mount him almost,
Yeah, BB sure thought he was going to challenge me, and he learned out the hard way.
right? I'm playing
Like, I'm pretty
football with
sure
that
that bitch was
motherfucker.
seeing double when I was done with him. Like, seeing two of me. Ah!
Yeah, I would just play football. I would kick it and then kick it again.
I've done that. I had a hen here. Um, Not at the beginning, like at the end of last year or whatever. She thought she was going to be the cock of the walk or whatever, and she'd come up acting like she was a rooster trying to attack me. Dude, I kicked that bitch plumb across my yard twice because they
Yes,
never learned the
chickens of
first
war.
time.
Yep.
They never ever learned the first time, and
That's what
yeah,
that's what they
she
claim
got it through
chicken
her
of
head.
war, right? Every time the rooster was an asshole, they would just literally grab them, mount them, and make them shut the fuck up and show them who's boss, right? You're the boss of these bitches, but not of me. I will fucking mount you
Right.
and tell you to shut the fuck up. Apparently, it worked for that person. I don't know anything about chickens, so
Yeah,
I
I've
can only
never ever sat
take
on
that.
chicken, just so you know.
I can only take that as a data point of some chicken owner. Right? Really? Fuck you, rooster.
What? What'd he say?
What?
Why'd you say fuck you, rooster?
Oh no, not rooster. Actual rooster and cat. I'm just saying, fuck you, rooster. That's how you
Oh,
control them.
got you.
Yep.
Okay.
Fuck you. I'm the bitch, or I'm the boss, or I'm whatever.
You're the
Fuck you.
bitch? Okay. There you
Well,
go. You're the bitch.
in your case, you would be the bitch. There's two of us here.
Yeah. And guess what? Even men
What?
don't want to fuck with the bitch.
Usually not. Right? That's why you put your fucking rooster in its place, apparently.
I don't have a rooster.
Not rooster. The rooster, right?
The
In your
rooster, okay.
in your flock. the actual rooster. If he's a dick, that's what you're supposed to do. I don't know.
I wish I
You're
could
right.
have a rooster up here. Like I had some last year, and my neighbor's bitch, so I had to get rid of them. Them.
Well,
There was two of
yeah.
them.
Can you blame them? Right?
Yes,
No.
they
No, I
like
mean,
eggs when I give it to them.
right. But that bitch about the rooster cocking at 5 o'clock.
Yep,
Yeah. I get it. I get it.
I found that highly undesirable.
Well, sure. Because,
Oh, this
you
is
know,
bad.
how long have I been running here?
Huh?
Oh, I'm just trying to look at to see what the hell's going on.
Okay.
I got food calling my
Is
name.
something wrong?
Oh no, I just have food calling my name. You know,
Okay.
but I don't know what
So
I'm eating.
you're trying to say you need to go,
Well, not
which
yet.
is cool because I'm getting ready to cook
What are you cooking?
pork steaks.
Mm, pork steaks. Oh, I think we're
Yes.
having a chicken quesadilla. That's what we're
Oh,
doing.
that sounds good. I was gonna make stir fried chicken tonight, but Chris
Mm.
wanted pork steaks, so I thought it'd be nice.
Well, there you go.
Not
See?
nice all the time. Normally, I don't ask him what the fuck he wants, but
Well, sure. If you're going to be the one making food all the time, it's like I'm making this, and you're going to eat it.
right.
Remember being a kid? Oh, this is what's for supper. Like it or lump
Yeah,
it.
I actually posted something like that on Facebook. Mom says, "Hey, I made pot roast," and they're like, "I don't want that." Well, what do you want, honey? And then 19 whatever. I made pot. Come eat the pot roast. Well, I don't want that. Well, okay, starve. 'Cause
Right?
that's what my parents would have told me. You
Yep.
gonna eat what you got right there, or you're gonna starve. And
Yep. My
actually, if you
mom
sat
too.
down at the table, you better not get your ass up till your plate was clean. Every girl, dude, I want to tell
Yeah.
you, we literally sat there
Yep.
all night till like 2 o'clock in the morning one night because of something I didn't want. I don't even remember what it was. Something I
I know
wasn't
what
gonna
mine
eat.
was. Mine was liver.
Oh, I like
Eventually,
liver.
my mom let me up from the table because I wasn't eating it. If I could, I was feeding parts of it to the dog to fake it.
I'm just telling you, my dad literally sat there, and that's what did it because somebody's got to sit there to make sure you're still there. So they wanted to go to bed too. I do too, chicken and war. I love liver, but not
Ugh.
chicken livers though. It's got to be beef liver. Yeah, my dad had enough. I got sent to bed, which well, okay, because I was tired anyway.
Right? 2 in the morning, I want to go to bed. Fuck this liver or
Yes,
whatever it
but I
was you were
also
eating.
remember the time that I woke up at like midnight. This is so bad. Dude, I can remember 3 times my mom ever hit me in my life, ever. And this is the first one. My mom, once she goes to bed, don't fuck with her. I'm just saying. Well, she's dead now, so it don't matter. But I'm just saying, when she was alive, you didn't fuck with her once she went to bed. And I got up in the middle of the night and I was hungry. I don't remember why, but I was hungry. and I seen some shit on TV earlier that day. And my dad was still up, and he's like, "What are you doing up?" I said, "I'm hungry." So he wakes mom up. Dude, I was little. I was like, I don't know, 6 or 7 years old. He wakes my mom up. He's like, "She's hungry. You need to give her something to eat." So my mom, okay, she's already pissed, but I'm a kid. I don't realize this. And she gets me in the kitchen, and she's like, "Dude, this is so bad." She's like, "What do you want to eat?" I said, "A brownie, and make it snappy." And I even snapped my fingers. You know what my mom made snappy? The slap across my face. I still got the brownie that I no longer wanted, and I had to eat. But, yep, mom slapped my face. She sure did. But
Right?
I
You want a
saw that
fucking
on
brownie?
TV.
3 o'clock in the morning, you little fuck. Here you
It
go.
was midnight. It wasn't 3 o'clock in the morning.
Well, I mean, whatever. If you wake me up,
But
I don't
dude,
care
my
what time
mom
it is.
was not even slightly amused.
No. Oh,
She
sure.
sure
Let me
slapped the
make
shit
you.
out of me. That was the first time she ever slapped me. And there was two others, and I'm not going to tell. Well, not tonight. I'm not going to tell you why. But okay, look, I got to make dinner for Chris. It's 9:13. He's going to be home in an hour.
Yep.
You
Right
need
on.
to eat.
Yep. I'll
Everybody
go eat.
here is done with us tonight.
Oh, I'm sure. We're boring as fuck. That's why I said the LOL cow shit show. I didn't put LOL cow.
Dude, but you know what? We've been on for almost 3 hours. Well, 2.5 almost. So I don't care.
Yeah.
They can think we're boring. Fuck them. Fuck you very
Yeah,
much,
well,
everybody thinks we're boring. And
it's
thank you
fine.
very much, everybody that doesn't.
Lots of people have come to listen to us bullshit. So it's fine, right? Gives
Yeah, they
people a
all get a
place
kick out of me being drunk on YouTube for whatever reason.
well, and seems like we are uh, how do I put this? Like a nemesis almost, right? As we get up here and jabber back and forth.
Yeah. It was nice to have other people on here, though. I, I'm
Yep.
sorry that Canadian bowed out real quick. I
Yeah.
like Canadian
He
a lot.
ain't feeling good, so I was surprised he came up in the first place. But yeah, shout out to Canadian. I hope he feels
Oh
better
my
soon.
God, Merkel, you did not. She took up poison oak and gave it to her mom.
See? What the fuck?
Oh, like,
That's a dick move, Merkel.
I would have done nothing like that. My mom would. No, my mom would not have killed me, but my dad sure would have.
Damn it.
That
And
is hilarious.
I thought that dye was itchy. I don't want poison oak. No.
Oh hell no! Poison ivy sucks too. I've had that twice.
I had poison
But
something.
I'm gonna hop off of here because I do have to cook dinner. It was awesome hanging out tonight.
Right
Sorry for
on.
anybody that we bored. Well,
Yeah,
not
we
really.
suck. We suck.
If we bored you, that means you stuck around long enough. So
Right?
just saying.
Go make some food, bitch.
Peace.
All right. Peace out. Oh man, that was great. At least I didn't tell her to make a sandwich. She's gonna make something better than that. So, all right, ladies and gentlemen, that was a lot of fun. Shit. Mm. And everyone's always welcome up on the panel when I drop the link, right? for the most part. So don't be afraid to come up and jabberjaw with us. Merkel's always got some kind of stories. So that might be a fun time if she would decide to say, hey, I got shit to say. Anyways, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to go find some food. Y'all have a great night.